Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Apple should be here shortly. I don't think I've ever started a show by myself before, so this is weird. But yeah, so let me start my intro. I want to figure out how to get it to say, instead of welcome to my channel, I want to figure out how to get to say welcome to Hades' channel. There must be a way, right? Does anyone know? There's gotta be. Hold on, hold please.
Welcome to my channel.
Woo!
Welcome to my channel.
It's so great. And then just for good measure,
say potato.
Potatoes.
what?
Say potato.
Potato.
It's so funny. All right, that's enough of that. But how funny is that? Oh wait, I should put. Hold on, hold please. Let me put the link for the live chat. I think I forgot to write live open panel in this. Oh well. Sorry I'm a little bit later. I wanted to go live around 7:30, but I had like something I had like a million windows and tabs open, and I could not figure out where the sound was coming from. So it wouldn't let me close them as a group. I had to like go through them all individually, and it just took way longer. And then it turned out that it was the one like right next to the one that like right next to the tab I was in, of course. Of course. Where's the pin? Oops. There we go. Pin message. Hey, Carolina girl. Let's see, who else am I going to say hi to? Hold on first. Let's see. Check to see if Apple got here yet. Yep, she's here. Hey, my bestie. What's up, Apple?
Hello.
How are you?
Still half asleep, but I'm.
Oh my god, me too. I'm so tired because I haven't slept like at all. So
Wait,
I'm so tired. What?
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know either. Honestly, it's probably not good.
How are you? Apart from that,
I'm fine. I feel crazy now because I'm so tired. But other than that, I'm fine.
Yes. I think I forgot a bit. Oh, heat stroke, but I'm trying to just keep hydrated. I hate this. We're not used to these kind of heat, these temperatures in the UK. It's just bizarre.
Yeah, so she's been getting like high 80s, which like, she's inside and upstairs, so that's like, 90s. And apparently, in the UK they don't have air conditioner that much, so she's just like dying of heat. I feel so bad.
I know, and it's like I don't look. I think some people with money might have air conditioning, but it's standard because our weather's generally a lot more tepid and not as extreme as this. We don't generally have screen doors or screens on our windows or AC. Like, it's not a thing, but I think a lot of people are looking to invest in like portable ACs and stuff now because it's just getting absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's like, it's not when you're stuck in a room or a flat, for example, where it's like in the like nearly 90 degrees, and because obviously like you use Fahrenheit, but I can convert it using Alexa. I worry about the cats as well, so they shouldn't be in this kind of heat either. So yeah, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But I do feel a little bit delirious, so I apologise if I'm a bit out of sorts. But yeah. So, sorry, that's my speech. I'm finished. Are you on mute, Haiti?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
You're kind of exhausted, man. I don't know how you do it, honestly.
I know, it's crazy. I really don't know how I do it either, but I want to finish saying hi to people. I was reading the chat. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, hashtag cancel Gypsy Rose Blanchard is right. That's right. All right, let's see. We got Sizzle74. That's cute. Danny Dorito, Kayla, Kathleen Fleck, Jan, of course, Jan. Oh, Jan, I forgot. I was going to message you and tell you I started, but you found me anyway. Good job. Kayla, Forest Friend, Anne Francis, my girl Anne Fran. Anne Fran is famous. If you guys didn't know, she's famous. She was on a billboard.
Yeah, she went viral.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. She did.
She gone done viral.
Well, for a good reason, too, against a murderer. Carolina girl, Louise Jones, Kayla, Jam 420 for a second I thought I was gonna say Jam 420 pants. The pants is cute too though. Jam 420 pants. Don't give a fuck podcast. Angela T, Main Chick Carrie, Esoteric Wolf, and Craft Crime Gossip. I think that's it. Look at Esoteric Wolf is a family of yours. See, oh, and me. You got a little apple thing. How cute.
Oh, thank you. Hi guys. I hope you're all well and doing well. Wherever, because I don't know. Most like what time is it here? 11 minutes past 1 in the morning. But it's the only time you can be awake here at the moment because it's cooler at night. You know. So yeah. Did you see?
So,
Sorry, I don't know if you,
I
was wondering if the Goliath spider made a return or if it's still.
Oh my god, no, thank goodness. Oh my god, I probably almost forgot about that. That was horrible. Last night I was on the phone with Apple and all of a sudden I saw the biggest spider I've ever seen, like in my house. Like I've had spiders before in my house, obviously, but this spider was like for being inside of a house, it was the biggest spider I've ever seen inside a house. And I freaked out and I didn't kill it and it got away. And yeah, it was really scary. So that's what she was asking about.
Yeah, I was like worried because it was like I don't know how big the spiders get across there, and I'm like, because I know that I saw someone, Casey had a tarantula. Cause she lives somewhere else down, like not in the same state, but they have tarantulas there, and I'm like, what? Like, and this thing was walking up Casey's path to her door, and I'm like, if I saw that walking around the street here in the UK, I would die. I'd run. I'd probably run.
I know, right? Seriously.
I'd probably run into traffic. But obviously it wouldn't last very long here because we don't have the climate for them. Although we do at the moment. Anyway.
You never know. No, you're fine. Say whatever you want. So you know what's weird about this podcast? I saw I looked high and low for a video version of it because I saw an ad and it had a video version, but then all the only ones I could actually find are audio. So what are they teasing people with the video and there's no actual video?
That's weird. Maybe it's on one of the subscription services. I don't know if they do visual podcasts on. Do they do it on Apple or? I know on Spotify they do sometimes. Well, no, do they? I don't know. I've not checked. But I don't know where it was. It was broadcast on which platform it was broadcast on. So.
Well, what do you mean? Which was the broadcast on?
Like the Tori Spelling interview. I don't know what media.
Oh, it was on all different ones. It's on iHeartRadio, Apple, all those things.
Right. I just wondered if there was where if you thought there was a video, but maybe there wasn't a maybe it's just audio. Maybe they just teased it with a visual introduction kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad. Yeah, because who wants to look at her face? Not me. Not me.
That's right. Speaking of introductions, I need to like make an intro, an outro for like my live streams.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, right. It'll, like give me like a couple of minutes, like I could start it, but like also like still be getting be getting settled in. I meant like I really need to do
Yeah.
that. I need to figure that out because like all the songs they use, I wonder how they never get copyrighted. Like I figured, like I noticed that Morbid always uses live songs, and Starlight, I don't know. I don't know how she does it.
I know how Morbid does it. I've worked this one out. Because what he does, it's really difficult to. It's very difficult to get a copyright strike when you're live streaming, right? But they can pick up on it. Like the like the YouTube bots can pick up on it, because I've seen people do karaoke and sing or play music in the background, and sometimes it'll come up and then the stream will stop, and across the screen it will say you've had a violation. But when Morbid's re-uploading it, what he does is he cuts out the whole of the beginning intro. So all you see is like the Sir Morbid with the flames coming up, but you don't see any of the song, the Chris Jericho song. That's not there. So on the replays, it's just like the outro's there, but I don't think the intro's included. And I think that's how he doesn't get copyright struck with it. That's my theory anyway. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah. So, but you can make up music. You don't have to, like with
oh,
AI,
yeah, I know.
AI and stuff. You could make your own sort of intro, or you could like try and work out "Welcome, welcome to the channel" and try and work that in somehow. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I want something. It's like I don't know. You know how theirs is like I don't know. Like it's long and then like everyone takes a minute to like settle in, and it's like it's cool. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I love Morbid's intro as well. I love that song. I still don't know the words after a year and a half. I still sing along to it when when we're in the back chat, because there's a back chat on every Streamyard. It's just a thing. That's how you get on the panel. It's like a waiting room, really, isn't it? But it's very basic. I still don't know the words to this song. I still sing the wrong words, but I love it. I love that song. You know the one. Oh, I can't even remember how it starts. I'm so tired.
Just let
What
them
have
know.
I become now that I have something? Everyone that ever loved.
Yeah,
That
I
one.
know that song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I still don't know the words though. After a year and a half. Oh my god, I'm done. Never mind. Yeah, it's it. That is it. Yeah, Judas is my life. Yeah,
Doo doo.
Judas is my life.
Yeah.
That's the song. But yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, I love that song. It's really good. He's a wrestler, that Chris Jericho. I don't know if he's the original person that sang that song, because my ex was big into wrestling like Morbid. He was like super big into wrestling.
Huh.
And he said that that's not Chris's song. That's actually Chris recorded it, but I don't know if that's accurate. So don't quote me on that one. It's on your playlist. Check. Yeah, it's a good song. It is. It's really good. And that's not the kind of music I usually enjoy listening to, but it is a good song. So, yeah, I could help you with an intro if you want with the what's the musical part of it if you want.
Well, that no, yeah, I appreciate it. I don't really need help. I just need to figure out like what song to do. And my problem is I want a song that like, I'm not gonna get copyrighted for it.
Well, we could brainstorm not today obviously, but when you've had some sleep and stuff if you want.
Yeah, word. Alrighty, sounds good.
Cool.
It's so weird to me how like the chat comes up so different backstage than it does like if you actually go to it. Like I guess it's like censored backstage. I don't know because you don't see all the comments backstage that you do if you're like actually out there.
What the comments on the live stream or the
Yeah,
comments?
like the ones
Yeah.
that are happening right now.
Yeah, the good thing is on here though, I could go into chat, can't I? And then I can go into comments and
I think
it
so. I don't know.
go, hey guys, like this, watch. See, Morbid, because he uses, I think it's OBS, he doesn't have it. I can't talk to the chat directly. Like, I can go, hey guys, so it should pop up on the screen just now. There you go. But you can't do that because he doesn't. He only uses it for this. Like, he only uses Streamyards for the panel. So we can't unless I have, like, if you have a laptop or another device, because I'm always on my phone when I go on the panel. So unless I have my laptop or my iPad or whatever, I can't actually interact with the chat just like I did just now, which
Yeah.
which which is frustrating sometimes because people will keep like saying something, and it's like, if like they'll try and get your attention, and I'm just because they want to say something or it's something important. But if there's like 3 or 4 people on the panel and they're all talking, you have to wait until there's a break in the conversation to say, like, for example, last night Nina wanted to come up, but people were talking and I didn't want to just shout over everybody, Nina wants to come up, like, but everybody in the chat was like saying, I hope Nina wants up. So you just, it's difficult because I could just, if I could type like I can do here, I could just say, got it, check, I see what you're saying or whatever. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm on one of my nonsensical rambling tangents again. But yeah. So
Yeah, interesting. I was also reading the description for the podcast for Gypsy and Tori. It's like hella long, the description.
really,
Yeah, and it says additional podcasts that have touched upon her story. The Good Wives Network, Guide to True Crime, that's the top one. Then Gypsy Rose Case, Murder Minute, Red Handed, and Something Sinister. I mean, I'm surprised at how long it was, though. I was finding a link. I had a link on my phone, but apparently it was not as easy to find on my laptop. Oh, good.
sorry if you're here. If my audio's picking up the fans in the background. So if that,
Oh,
if you,
I don't hear it. Why did somebody else hear it?
Okay.
Is it bothering the chat? Hold on, let me look.
I
I
don't
don't
think.
hear anything. Does
I
anybody
think
hear Apple's fans going off? Because I don't.
if it is a distraction, I can try and turn them down because I do have 3 on in the same room. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Into the Weeds, what's up? Hey,
Hi.
hey, Freeze. Gotta tell me if I'm saying that right, because I want to. Sometimes I say phrase, sometimes I say phrase C. You gotta tell me which way it's supposed to be said, so I'm not mispronouncing it.
Yeah. No, I just
Um,
say, how's Amber? How's Oh my god, I forgot his name. Oates. How's Oates doing? The dog. But I'm so glad he was found. Did you know that Allura lost their dog?
no,
Oates.
no, that's so sad. Why?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it happened, but obviously she was out of her mind, completely distressed, which you would be if you lost your dog or your cat or whatever. But she found him, and he did look a bit, he's a bit on the skinny side, but I think he's been rehabilitated. So yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's so sad when you see it, when you like, if you go past a bit like a window, a shop window or something, and it's like, have you seen this dog or this cat? And it just breaks your heart because you're like,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do, but you're like, I hope it's okay, kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, I know that's it. I've lost him, gone 4 weeks. Oh my goodness, he was gone for 4 weeks and 2 days.
Who
Oh,
was?
Oates, which is Allura's dog.
Oh wow. Oh no, I know. I was so sad when I saw that happen. And unfortunately, that's a long time.
It is. But then I saw when Alura posted the picture of her with the dog when she found him, and he did look obviously he did look slightly kind of frail because I'm sure he's not used to having to fend for himself. I was just elated that because some of these things don't always end like so well. So yeah, I was really happy for her and for the puppy because yeah, so that was good.
It's good.
And then I think she uploaded a photo of him recently, and he seems to be recovering very well. Poor thing. Like imagine like I can't even imagine if like Lily or Maisie got out and like for 4 weeks you would think they were never coming back. How stressful would that be? Because they're like your family. They're part of your family. So he
No,
was
they
really
really are though. They're like your family members. That's exactly right. They are family members.
yeah.
Family members. So without the official title.
Yeah, he did have an angel watching over him, main chick, yeah. Oh, he's such a cute little doggy as well. I love animals, not spiders, but I love. I don't class them as animals. I'm like, well, no, they're not really animals. But never mind.
Yeah, let's see what they did. Let's see. It's just me. Hello, Henny Joyless and Apple Charlotte. Hello to you. I have a GPS tracker on my dog. That's smart. I have one on my cat. I feel like it sounds ridiculous. Like to have a GPS tracker on my cats. I feel like it makes me sound like unhinged. But like, would you not do the same? Especially cats. Like they get out and they go exploring and stuff. God forbid they get hit by a car or something. I don't know. You know?
Yeah, like that saying, curiosity killed the cat. That's why, because they are so
Oh no.
inquisitive. And like I just caught Lily earlier. I have skylights in this apartment because it's an attic. And do you know what I found out? I don't know how she got into the window area, but because it's literally on a slope, the roof slopes. It's a pitched roof, and she's somehow wedged herself up there, and she's trying to get out the window, and I was panicking because the window's quite heavy, and if it fell on her, I was like, "What? How did you get up there?" But yeah, yeah. I'm thinking I need to get like tags for Lily and Maisie, even though they're indoor cats. You just I don't know, precautions. He lost over half his weight. Oh my, bless him.
Lost over half of what?
It's the dog. He lost over half his weight, half his body weight in the 4 weeks and 2 days that he was missing. Alura's dog, like he lost over half his body weight. So, poor thing. He must have been. I'm assuming that when he was reunited with Allura, the dog must have been so happy. You know. Oh, I know, and I don't know how you guys cope with it over there. It's especially like with like it's like that. I don't know if it's in most places in the US. If it's like a muggy, clammy heat. I know that in certain states it's dry, like a dry heat. Excuse me, but in the UK it's always a clammy, muggy, oppressive sort of like humid heat, and you really need a good thunderstorm after the heat to like sort of like clear the air, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I do care about the environment, but I'm Scottish. I'm not built for the heat, so if I had the chance of having AC, like I would not turn it down. Not the way that the summers are going here. It's just getting worse every year. Yeah. Anyway. can't believe we spent 4 hours looking for those like what you call those still frames in the wee hours of the morning. You know, the little still frames of the camera crew. I don't know, like I don't know if it was TMZ or Lifetime, because one guy had quite a hefty setup where he had like a boom mic, and you know there was another person that had like an EP, and she looked like she was a director or something, or a producer. So I don't know if it was TMZ or if it was like, you know, or maybe it was local news. I don't know. I don't know. No idea. Oh, I know. Like I was actually enjoying it because where the camera's situated, on Bourbon Street, in New Orleans, it's so fascinating because there's lots going on. Like all the buildings are lit up in pretty different colors. Like there's lights that are like reflected off all the buildings and stuff, and it's just really it's nice. It's cool because obviously I've never seen New Orleans, and there were people like street artists and street performers, and then there was like an outdoor sort of karaoke area, and I just found it interesting to watch people kind of like people watch, but still frames of people watching. But it was Haiti that spied. It was Haiti that found the. We were both looking together, but she knew what she was looking for. So, but the frames weren't in order, were they? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Danny, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Usually TMZ look like paps, but this guy had like the full on. It had been raining that evening as well because the ground was wet, and he had some kind of like, what do you call it? You know how like he had some kind of protective thing over the film equipment, but he had like a massive boom mic, and then there was a woman walking in front of him with an earpiece, and then she had a mic on her lapel, like a lapel mic, and she was walking in front of him with headphones on as well, like over the ear ones. So I don't know. To me, that's either a local news crew, or I don't know. I don't think TMZ would carry those kind of cameras. I don't know the terminology, but they were bloody huge. Like they were proper filming cameras. So yeah, it was maybe the news. I don't know. Or it could have been Lifetime. Who knows? I have no idea. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Books. Yeah, will do. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a little too much for Jade. For TMZ, I was like, because I know what the paparazzi look. They're usually like just, you know, they do have like long. What do you call them? Is it long lens cameras or whatever? I'm not a photography person, but they don't carry around like heavy equipment that you need to like have a backpack for, and boom mics and stuff like that. That's yeah. At the court, he had a plastic bag over the camera. Yeah, that was exactly what they had. Main chick Carrie. It was like because of like I don't know if it was because it had been raining. It was to protect the camera. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. I don't like the prospect of there being a season 3, not at all. But you know, for many reasons, not you know, not necessarily selfish reasons, but it puts more money in her pocket. And I don't know. I don't agree with. You know, I think everybody's on the same page when it comes to Gypsy and our infamy and our faux celebrity status. So Oh, you think it's a wedding Oh, maybe. I don't know. A wedding special. Yeah, could be. Yeah, they could maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. But this was heavy duty equipment. It weren't. It wasn't just the long lens sort of like cameras that the paparazzi use. And that's what piqued her interest, I guess. But we don't know. We're not privy to what they were there for. For all we know, it could be something completely different and unrelated to Gypsy Rose. It was just interesting how Sheena and I think the young woman that was with Sheena, I don't know if it is her daughter. Someone suggested it was. I don't know. But it was just funny how they were around them at the same time, So I don't know. I have no idea. Oh yeah. Do you know what? I feel so bad because I made an AI of Sheena on her scooter, um, running into running into a horse and crashing, and I didn't know that had actually happened in real life. I didn't know she fell off it, so I'm not posting it because that must have hurt if she fell off it. I know I can be a bit cheeky, but that's a bit too far. Imagine hitting a horse though. Come on, poor horse. Oh, who knows, Kathleen? Kathleen, anything's possible. But given that the ratings for the last season were so diabolical, I can't see why would Lifetime want to sign up. I don't know where he is. I'm just talking because I'm not sure if she's queuing something up. So I'm just trying because I don't want there to be dead air. So this girl has been awake for over 24 hours now, so I'm concerned. I hope she hasn't fallen asleep because I don't have the interview. Yeah, they must have lost a lot of money. Where can you find the video of? Oh, I haven't put. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it was filmed. I just heard somebody told me. Oh, I hope she hasn't, Danny. Somebody told me I did an AI of her on a scooter, like zooming into a horse, and then I didn't because I didn't know she'd fallen off, and then somebody said, "You do know she did fall off," and I'm like, "No," and I'm like, "Oh, can't really show people that because it happened, and it's like you're mocking someone's accident." Lily, stay away from the window. I'm watching you. Oi, cheeky chops. Yeah, I'm worried about Haiti now. Haiti, after Haiti. Did she hit him? Yeah, I think she did, Anne. It was at like a bollard or something. I think she did, but somebody said there was a horse involved. I don't know where that came into play, so poor horse. Lily, down. Good kiddo. Good kiddo. Miss Joyless, are you there? Earth to Miss Joyless. Come in, Miss Joyless. Shit, a cement barrier. Sorry. I know it's not funny, but it kind of is. It's like inappropriate laughing, Yeah, I can just, because in my head I can see it and I've got a warped sense of humour. Hey, T. Maybe I should, do you think I should call her? You're at your scooter at Universal. Oh, yeah, you both broke your sacrum. Yeah. Oh. That must have been frustrating for you. It is funny to think about. As long as no one was hurt, it's funny. But I don't know. I just laugh a lot at stupid things. So, but I don't know what a horse was doing in the water, if that's what it's called. But you know, what I don't know. What do I know? Haiti, Miss Joyless, are you there? Blink twice. Oh wait a minute, you can't. You've no eyes. Oh, what do we do? What do we do, guys? I don't have the interview, so I can't play it. Yeah, the Apple Show. Just me rambling nonsense. Yeah, you have to laugh. Yeah. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna have to jump off to try and call Haiti because I can't do it. She doesn't though. She doesn't have a look. Look at her profile photo. She don't have a face. I'm gonna call her just now, guys, but I will have to hop down. So just give me 2 seconds because I hope she's okay. I don't know if she's fallen asleep or she's away doing something. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back. Okay.
Sorry, he's getting distracted. Sorry. Are you ready though? Oh no, what happened? Oh, she's calling me. Hello. Well, all right. Sorry, she's coming back. Sorry, technical difficulties. I was talking, she couldn't hear me, and I was also looking at something else, so I was not on that page. I did not see that she could not hear me. Here she is. She's back. Welcome back to my channel. Wait, did you hear when I did the sound before?
I did hear it in the beginning, yeah, when I first came in. I was worrying, I was starting to panic, and then I was like, oh no, I can't get back on panel.
I know, that was like, I know, that was bad. Why does it look like my screen is an Inception? Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it. I don't know. I don't live stream.
The
So.
book. That's so weird. Why is it like that?
I don't know.
That's so bizarre. I'll try going out and doing it again.
Yeah, I've seen this happening to other people. But I don't know why it happens. There we go.
Yeah, again.
Hi, Mustard Meal. Holly, Suzanne, Jacob, Sherry.
I was trying to get stuff ready in Discord. Maybe like when I have Discord open, like it doesn't, like you can't hear me, but usually that's fine. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, I couldn't hear you, but it's because I'm on a phone probably. I can't have like multiple tabs or windows open, so.
Yeah. All right, wait. Oh yeah. It says share, but it's just my, wow, it's still not it. Why can't I get this page to go up? What the hell? Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard. That's the title of it. Miss Gypsy Rose.
That's a good question. Are you using OBS?
No. I wish I knew. I should try and like teach myself how to do it. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Now that should work. Let's see. Yay! Finally, geez, I should not have taken several tries.
We got there.
All right. Well, let me look at the chat really quick first before I play it. Oh, hey, Hakab. Gypverse. Video of everything. Sherry Allen. Ninja Carey. Yeah, I know, Jada Lee. I know. Nobody could hear me. Buffy Love. I saw your name before. I always wondered if it was like Buffy from the show, like, you know, Buffy and Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to like that in the 90s when I was a wee little thing. That's when that came out, right? I assume so.
Yeah, it was initially.
I didn't know if it was that or early 2000s. I don't know.
No, it was definitely the 90s. Initially, it was a film. Like,
Yeah, I've seen the film, and it's
yeah,
so weird because in the film one, the vampires they fly. Though they don't fly, they float. And in like the show, they don't do that. Do you ever notice that?
yeah,
Vampires
no,
have
well, I've
different
only,
powers.
yeah, like I've only seen the show. I only seen the show like maybe a couple of times. So I didn't know that they couldn't fly, but I mean, they do. Like, I have seen Twilight. I'm sure everybody else has. Majority of people. That kind of sort of like floaty flying thing, like how, like, you know, where,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Haiti loves Charmed. Jacob, she loves
Oh,
Charmed.
but someone said I'm going up the chat. I have to go back and see that. They said Charm. That's my all-time favorite show ever. Like still to this day, it's my favorite show ever, and not the reboot, the original. Oh wait, sorry, I'm still going back in the chat. So Barisa was saying that Gyp isn't engaged. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, she would lie even if she was. So honestly, who cares though? What do you think though, Apple?
Oh wait, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Mike says in the Buffy movie, Pee Wee Herman is a vampire. Can you imagine Pee Wee Herman as a vampire? I cannot.
No,
I just can't. I really can't.
I actually really can't. No, that'd be weird.
I used to be able to do his laugh, but I can't now. But can you imagine him being a vampire with that laugh? And his little pig. Oh my days. Sorry. What was the question? You asked
um,
my
do you think
opinion.
that Gypsy and Ken are engaged or not? Basically.
Uh, um, mm, it's a possibility, but I don't think. I think the reason that he said wifey in the photos because it's kind of like a colloquial. It's a colloquial thing to say nowadays, isn't it? Oh, here's me and my wifey, as in my partner or my,
Yeah.
yeah. So it could have just been that. Could have been as simple as that. I don't know. Alternatively, I'm quite sure if she had got engaged, we'd know all about it. And she'd probably, unless she had like signed an NDA or something, she wasn't allowed to disclose it. But she
I don't
probably,
know. I,
she
I
probably,
think I think that Bree would just lie anyway.
yeah.
Whether she signed an NDA or not, she wouldn't tell us the truth.
No, she wouldn't, because she never does.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't have any eyes. It's so funny.
Pee Wee Herman played the dad of the Penguin for the Gotham show. He was a very good actor for being an odd dude. Yeah, he definitely was. I thought like I know in the UK I think he had a show across there, PV Herman, in the States, like an actual like, don't know if it was a weekly show, but we didn't have that over in the UK, but we did have PV Herman's Big Adventure, the movie, the Tim Burton movies, and I can't remember what the title of the other one was. I can't remember, but I've
I
seen both.
never, I never watched Pee Wee Herman or anything like that.
I'm just a big Tim Burton buff, so like anything Tim Burton.
Oh, I love Timber. I told you. Did I tell you? I thought I told someone like yesterday or the day before that I went to the Timber in museum, like the exhibit at the MoMA when it was here.
Yeah,
It was so cool.
I remember you saying.
Yeah.
It was here, and well, it was in London, and I was meant to be going, and then things didn't pan out the way that I thought they were going to pan out, and I'm devastated because I think they're retiring it now. So
Yeah.
because one of the first movies I ever watched was like Beetlejuice, which is an odd choice, like for your mum. Like I know it's like it's a comedy, but some parts, if you're a young child, I guess is it appropriate? I don't know. I don't think they cared in the 80s, really, did they?
Yeah, I
I,
guess
I don't
not. I
think.
don't know.
I don't know. I love all these movies. Big Fish is a good one. What's the no? Wait a minute. What's the one with the eyes? There's one. I don't know what it's called. Ed Wood. That's another good one. Oh, I've not seen the Pee Wee Herman document, so I'll have to look for that. Hello, Lily. Hello, Lily. Cheeky. Sorry, I keep derailing the live. I apologise.
What are you saying sorry for?
I keep derailing the live.
Oh no, it's fine. It was going that direction. It's fine. I'll just bring it back if anything.
Okay.
You couldn't get the channel when the Buffy program was on, but you remember it? Are you a Buffy fan though, or you just like that name? That's what I was wondering. Oh, actually, Buffy was my ex-husband, wife before her dog. Oh, okay, I get it now. That's cute. Well, it's a cute name. It's not a name you hear very often, yeah.
Now I've got that tequila song stuck in my head. You know when he goes on the bar and Pee Wee Herman and he does the tequila dance on the bar.
I don't know. I never really watched it.
It's really funny.
Oh, exposing. Hey.
Hi, exposing.
It was a few minutes ago I just saw it. It's at 49, it's 56 now. Damn, my contacts are driving me crazy. One of them is anyway, not both of them, only one.
It's probably because you've been awake so long, and I don't know if that's how it works, but maybe.
Well, I don't know what's going on with
Yeah.
my contacts. If they're just annoying, I should just take them out and wear my glasses. Problem solved. Okay. So let's start to play this. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay, let's go. There's not too many ads. Let's see.
This is an iHeart podcast.
Hey, it's Tori Spelling. If you remember blow-up chairs, folding notes into triangles, or taking quizzes in the back of a teen magazine, your skin might be ready for retinol. Neutrogena Retinol Regenerating Cream is designed to reverse 7 years of visible skin aging in one jar. It's powered by an accelerated retinol complex that smooths fine lines, evens tone, and visibly renews skin texture. Listen, if you've ever yelled, "Get off the phone!"
Keep bumming it. Beach Bum Tanning.
Keep your main number safe and
211. Apply today at
PM. Trust a local pro. Find your
rosemary, garlic potatoes. So if I
Do you
All right, here we go.
okay, so Ken is the cook, and
I also remember last week it just ended off in like a random place. Like that's why it's just picking up in a random place this week. Like no like introduction or anything. So just starting off with, "Oh, do you cook?" Like out of nowhere.
The first thing I heard was something about rosemary potatoes, and I'm like, potato.
Oh yeah, I thought those were bat wings for the longest time. Pickle actually told me like yesterday maybe that they were not. So I was like asking her like, "Do you want black body wings?" And she said no.
Oh,
Weird.
the relationship. I'm learning to cook. I know how to cook a spaghetti. I know how to cook like rosemary, garlic potatoes. So if I have a cookbook, I can cook it. But without it, I'm useless.
Oh my God. Wait, you should start practicing and cooking, and then you could have a cookbook.
Ooh.
What would your cookbook be called?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Gypsy's treats.
Wait, I'm really good with
Titles.
Titles,
And stuff.
yeah.
Like figuring that out.
Yeah, take it from me. I mean, you already have, but always put your name in a title.
Right.
Yeah, if you have a great name.
Hmm.
Do you like your name?
I feel like I have like grown up with it so much that like I feel like I like when somebody else says that their name is Gypsy, I'm like, but I'm Gypsy. It's just my name. But I mean, there's times that I loathe my name. Other times I like it, depending on the day.
You know what you're going to start to see in the next generation? You're going to meet people that are going to say their name is Gypsy, and they're going to say, my mom named me after you.
Can you imagine? Absolutely not. I just want to say, hey, Starlight. Hey, Starlight.
Hey, I gotta run and pick up my daughter up the street, so I'll be right back.
Okay. All
Well,
right,
I'm just gonna be up here on mute. I'm just gonna mute myself till I get back,
okay,
so
that's
it won't
cool.
take
I
long.
just want to say hi.
Hey, all right, I'm listening. I haven't heard this yet, so
Okay. Yeah.
all right,
Also,
I'll be
Apple
back.
really. Okay. Also, Apple really cool. You sounded confused by what I said. I was talking about Finch because, like, the black body wings. I was talking about Finch.
yeah.
You were like, I could tell in your voice you had no idea what I was talking about. I was talking
No,
about the Finch.
yeah, I just didn't because I'm so confused today. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's okay.
What a weird question to. I said hello to Starlight as well. I was like, "Hey, Starlight," and then I realized I was on mute. So I'm like, "Oh no!" So now I feel rude. But what a weird question to ask. Do you like your name?
I know. I mean, I feel like people. Oh, I don't know. I've gone back and forth with my name throughout my life. When I was a kid, I used to wish so badly that my first name was actually what my middle name is, and it wasn't. But then I got over it. Now I really like my first name. So
Yeah. When I was a kid, there wasn't in Scotland anyway. There weren't a lot of Charlottes, and I hated it when I was young because I just felt like it was very old-fashioned and dated, and I was the only Charlotte at my school and at my high school. And honestly, true story. I know it's a popular name now, but it just. And then once you kind of grow, I don't know. I think most kids probably go through a phase. I think potentially. Because now I obviously can't see myself as any other name, but it's just a weird interview question, isn't it? Like,
indeed.
do you like your name? And I
Yeah, it is weird.
certainly hope if people do have children, they don't call them Gypsy Rose. I mean, I think it's not a bad name overall, but I wouldn't like to think
No,
people.
overall, it could be cute. I could see it being cute, but like then when it does now, it has such a bad connotation attached to it because of her. But yeah.
I know, it's like, well, Mom, where did my name come from? Well, there was this girl and she she murdered our mother in her sleep brutally. Well,
Yeah.
not we don't know what. Now I'm making it sound like she did it personally, but you know what I mean. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, thanks, Mom. PTSD for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's ridiculous though. Yeah. I feel like you're either gonna love your name or you're gonna hate your name. But regardless of any of that, no one is gonna name their kid Gypsy Rose after Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Because what the fuck is that? Like, no way.
Yes.
Like, is Tori Spelling just saying that to like be nice, or does she like actually believe that? Because again, there's no way.
Well, when we listened to the first part of this interview, my mind was blown by the way that the line of questions that were coming from Tori Spelling. I'm like, which one has which one has the higher IQ here? You know what I mean? I'm trying not to be nasty, but it was like I can't believe like this woman doesn't have a clue when it comes to. She's not a good interviewer. Just weird questioning. I'm sorry, it's a weird line of questioning. I don't know. Gypsy's treats. Can you imagine? Gypsy's barbecue bonanza. That's what it should probably be called if she had a book.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. But then again, she can't even cook scrambled eggs, so I don't think she'll be releasing any cookbooks anytime soon.
Yeah.
Even
look at Forest's Electric Garden wrote, I've been wondering for a long time if she'd be this popular if her name were Amy Woods or whatever, something more generic. People fucking love saying Gypsy Rose. I think that's also because of like her prison phone calls, like when she called home and she was like Gypsy Rose. You know, it just has like a thing in our heads now, whether we like it or not. You know.
No. And I asked somebody, I said, is this like a pre-recorded, like, has she had to pre-record herself saying that? And someone said no, that's how she would have had to introduce herself on every call. Which a query, I'm thinking, does she though? Because if you're not going to be in the same kind of mind state every single day, especially if you're behind bars. So how can you be so upbeat and sort of like, you know, melodic in your voice and your cadence going Gypsy Rose every single day? Like, I don't know. I think it was just like pre-recorded. Like, you know how you leave answering, you're like, sorry, I can't come to the phone just now, leave your name and your number, blah blah blah. But someone told me no, every time she made a call, that's how she said her name. And I'm like, it's too similar. The way she says it in every call is too similar when we were listening to the prison calls. So I think it may have, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. That's the thing we don't know, unfortunately. Oops. All right, let's keep playing it.
Rose. Lord. Yeah. Yeah, Rose. I mean, I like, you know, my name is Gypsy Rose, so I like the Rose part.
Where does your name come from?
You know, my dad said that it came from Guns N' Roses. Like, he was a big Guns N' Roses fan. I have no idea the reference.
I don't know either.
I know. That's what my dad says. So
That's what I always say.
oh, by the way, Christy's right here.
Christy, can I meet you?
Yes, I will scooch. I will scoochy. So next to me.
Okay, I'm like fangirl. I'm just.
She is a big fan of yours.
Oh my gosh. Thank
This is
goodness, or we wouldn't be here today.
Hi.
How
Hey.
are you?
Good. Doing great. How are you?
I'm okay. So I owe you an ice bucket challenge.
Yes, you do.
I do, because Gypsy and I talked about it on DM, and I was like nervous to ask her, but I was like, here goes nothing. I was like, tell Chrissy I'll do the ice bucket challenge if you come on my podcast. She's like, okay.
Yeah. She showed it to me like, do it. You know, I mean, there's a reason why I had asked you, because I'm dyslexic. And y'all were the first show that I've seen that had a student with dyslexia. And it touched home for me. So
thank you.
I
wish they had gone further with that storyline.
It's rough, you know, growing up with it. It's hard.
When I did it, when I was young, because I was like 17 when I did it. I don't think I understood the magnitude of dyslexia and how it can impact and make you feel amongst your peers, especially when you're a teenager. It's only now that I'm looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was a big one. Because everyone always focuses with my character, Donna Martin, on Beverly Hills 90210 about Donna drank and like almost didn't graduate and got kicked out of prom. But no one ever goes back to dyslexia. So I'm always excited when fans come up and say, thank you, that was impactful.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have my class screaming my name to graduate, but if they did make, you know, sign a card congratulating me, you know, for graduating. Yeah, I mean, it's rough. I went to therapy every Friday from like 5th grade to 9th grade to retrain my brain, because I was with Saul, on was no, numbers reversed, algebra.
Oh, I bet that's rough. I bet math was terrible.
Math was terrible. It was hard.
Math's terrible for everyone.
Sure, I know. That was my least favorite subject.
Same.
I struggled.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so Aurora gets to go out with you for the first time?
Yeah, well,
outside world, no?
I'm keeping her.
She is taking
You're
care
keeping
of her
her?
for the party.
No, like, you know, I wish I could have her on tours. You can leave. She can stay.
She's
I'm a watcher.
So Aurora is gonna call her Lolly. So she's not going by grandma, she's going by Lolly. And so Lolly is going to watch her while mommy and daddy have a night out with friends.
Right, of
A
course.
very
Wait, where does
deserved night.
Lolly come from?
I just thought of my grandfathers were called Pop. So I
This
was
is
like,
cute.
we're going to call Rod Pop and Lollipop. You know,
Oh my
Aw.
god.
you know,
Oh, I
so,
like
yeah.
that. That's adorable.
Yeah. So, I mean, like my mom, they'll call her Gigi, you know, so it's like, I'm too young to be a grandmother. Call mama or granny. So
Oh, that's where it really comes from.
right. I'm like, I'm too young. But I mean, look, I hold her and I'm like, Lolly, Lolly, Lolly. I'm like, I'm determined for her to say it. And we swear she did like twice.
She
You
said
know?
Dada
Yeah.
like a day before Father's Day.
Stop.
And I was over the moon. And I'm like, I kept looking at the video again and again and again. I'm like, oh my God, she really said it.
That was the
Now I'm like,
best.
Mama,
Yeah.
Mama,
Right.
say Mama now.
It's wild. And you'll see once you have more kids, it's very different. They're all unique in what they accomplish at what times.
Mhm.
And yeah, my firstborn said Dada first. And I was like, oh, crushed.
Right.
Yes.
Because we carry them. You know,
Right.
that's like if
We're
You
the
know
ones
what
with
I
the
went
sleepless
through.
night.
yeah, we're the ones
Yeah.
waking up at the, you know, all hours of the night, bottle feeding
Mhm.
or breastfeeding. But
Yeah.
look,
But
when
then when
she
you get-
sees her mommy, she glows.
Well, then when you get your second, you're like, please, you know, I don't want to be 2-0. So it's like, yeah, my second said mama. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Aw, so it is possible for them to say
It
Mama.
changes everything each of them do. That's what's so amazing. I mean, you were an only child, but like
Mhm.
growing, like, I don't know. It's just, there's so much that they do differently and so much they do alike. That's
Yeah.
just wildly fascinating to watch each of them grow and be
Mhm.
unique. So wait, you're going to go out with Ken for mom and dad night out,
Yes.
and she's going to have her first drink.
Yes.
I know.
I'm very excited for her. I wish I could be there with her.
Me too, because you know, Ken might have to hold her hair back or her hair back or something, you know, later that evening. But so she, you know, but I think
Or she might have to hold his. What do you mean?
he has none, girl. He has a pair and shaved it. But
Shaved it off.
I think she's like gonna be a sweet and fruity drink girl. That's what I am. I like sweet.
I told her
stuff.
whiskey sour.
That would be.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record a video of me doing the whiskey sour just for you.
Do a taste test, yeah. I mean, you might
Stop
like
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I think she's gonna like it. 'Cause she likes Sour Patch Kids.
Right.
They can get dangerous because they taste like you're not drinking alcohol.
Right. That's like a Long Island iced tea or a Hawaiian punch. You think you're drinking.
Yeah.
Those got me in trouble a few times. Not gonna
Oh my
lie.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a
I wonder what you'd be like
celebration
on
for this.
tequila. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. I guess
Tequila
we'll
is when
find
you
out.
like go away for the first time on vacation, like you and
Oh,
Ken. Like,
okay.
do that, like, yeah.
Next month.
Well,
Okay, but no, when I ask about you going out with Aurora, I mean like, okay, so you'll go out with Ken first, but then
Mhm.
your first outing, like
Mhm.
what will that be like? Wait, so
So-
you're not allowed to go to her doctor visits or
oh no, I am. Like
you are?
yeah. So usually it's me and Chrissy that take her visits and stuff like that. We have like Ken and I have been out in the public with her before.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry. Educate me. So you're allowed to go out within your town. There's certain limits what you can do.
Oh,
You could go anywhere.
okay.
Anywhere?
Yeah. So parole. The only limitations that parole.
Yeah, like
it's
you
very
can't fly
different than
here.
house arrest. It's like I could leave the state with my parole officer's permission. I just need 2
Okay.
weeks in advance. Like the last 6 months, Aurora and I have been going back and forth between Ken's house in New Orleans and my home here with my parents. And so it's like we've been kind of ping-ponging back and forth. But now this week I can move in with Ken and we could be a full-time family. And being off of parole, we can go on vacation anywhere, have no restrictions. So next month we are going on vacation. And I cannot wait. We're going to the beach.
Can you say where? No.
Me and her dad are going.
We're it'll be me, Aurora, Ken, Dad, and Christy.
Is it in the U.S.?
It is in the U.S.
Okay.
There you go.
She'll DM you later.
Okay, yeah.
Because you might let us know some good spots.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Somewhere I know.
I'm sure you've been there.
But you might be wrong.
I think you.
Hold on.
Oh, I think I know where you were going. Oh, wait, next month?
Hello.
Yeah.
Wait, we
I know, I'm trying to
go.
pause it.
Okay,
It won't
we'll talk
pause. It's all right. I kept trying to pause it. It wouldn't pause it. Okay, I got it.
So Gypsy's going to the beach. What was that?
So it sounded like. You think that, I mean, I don't want to picture it, but I could think she's going to wear a two-piece. I think she probably would.
It bothers me that this murderer's free to. I mean, I'm guessing they're going to Florida.
Yeah. It reminds me of, you ever see that picture she posted of her and the two-piece, and she's like, "Baby got back," or whatever it says.
No, is it new?
That's the caption. It's something, I think, or it's something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
It's
I saw it like,
new?
Oh,
no,
wait.
no, it's old. No, like it's from like
I
when
don't remember
she was like
that.
with Nick. Yeah,
It's the one where she's posing in the shower, isn't it?
yeah. She's in the shower.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her from behind or whatever. Yeah,
Yes.
She said that she's going vacation. She's holidaying or vacationing in the States. Well, obviously, because I don't know, like, I know that there will be a list of countries that she won't be allowed into. I don't know which ones. I'm certain it's probably Australia will be one that will be very strict. It's a very strict country when it comes to felons and stuff, especially for the kind of crime she committed. But yeah, a lot of people in the chat were like, what are we listening to? Is this real? Like the whole thing about like I'm assuming, because I was quite young at the time, I'm assuming Tori Spelling's character in 91210 was dyslexic. Is that right?
No, yeah, she was. I didn't even know that. I found that out like yesterday. So that's weird that you said that.
Well, she said that in the show, and Christy said, "I wanted to."
Okay, that's how I probably have found out. Duh.
Yeah, and Christy's like, "Yeah, I'm dyslexic, and you know that," and it's like, is that? And someone pointed out, is that all she got from the whole show was just the dyslexia part? I mean, I suppose if you are a child and you do have dyslexia, I can understand how somebody, a popular character on a TV show, you could relate to. But to go on at the length that she did about the dyslexia and about therapy, and it's not you that needs the therapy. Well, I don't know if she does need it. They all bloody need therapy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
She's talking about therapy for the dyslexia. What about therapy for bloody Gypsy?
Oh my god. Well, I know. Well, she's allegedly in therapy, so I don't know.
Wow. But it's just so weird. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone with this interview. It doesn't seem real.
Isn't there video footage of it?
I looked because I know that I saw that that Tori or I think it was Tori.
Yeah, and then
Tori
Gypsy was
they
sitting next
posted
to
a little
Chrissy.
preview and they were on camera, but I looked and I cannot find that, so I don't know where it is. And then I looked at other content creators, and other content creators only had this version too. So I'm like, where did that other one come from? I don't get it. It exists somewhere, but I just don't know where.
Oh my days, the cats have got the zoomies and they're just knocking everything over all over the place. Yeah, I've got the numbers blindness, which is called dyscalculia.
See, here it's called dysgraphia, I think. I dated a guy who had dyslexia and dysgraphia, I think it was called.
Yeah. Well, essentially it's a numbers blindness, but I never received therapy for it, you know. So, yeah. And so because FP says her cousin's dyslexic and never did therapy. So that, yeah, I don't know. And then someone said, was it her character in Saved by the Bell that was dyslexic? I don't know. I can't even recall her being in Saved by the Bell, but maybe she was.
What is dysgraphia books with Z? What is that? I can't remember.
I'm not quite sure. I know that the numbers one's dyscalculia or dyscalculia.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can't
Yeah.
remember what dysgraphia is, but I know he had it.
Yeah, I want to know now.
It sounds uncomfortable. Right?
What?
It sounds uncomfortable.
No, it's just like dyslexia.
Yeah.
Dyslexia is just.
It sounds like
where
something like an itch you'd get, you know?
No, no,
It
not
doesn't
at all.
sound like. I know it's not.
The
But it sounds
ability to write. Okay, well that explains why he couldn't spell for shit. It's a special. Well, he was not special ed. I'll tell you that. He just had that. He was not special ed. Just putting that out there, okay?
Yeah. All right, let's keep listening.
Yeah, the line in questioning is just insane. Like, I don't know if you heard Starlight. She's just the questions this woman is asking Gypsy, and then I just don't know. It's just lunacy. I feel like I'm losing brain cells at the same time.
I gotta hear more.
Yeah, okay.
Well, Starlight, Tori Spelling is a fan of Gypsy, which is so strange.
Did she say that?
Well, she didn't have to say it. She pretty much, she's like fawning over it. But then again, I don't know. Like maybe she's asking some of the questions as like those setups. I don't know.
She probably doesn't get a lot of people on her show to begin with.
True. She is, no offense, but she's kind of a has-been.
Exactly.
So, yeah. All right, let's keep listening.
Later. We'll DM each other.
Come meet us.
Oh, stupid.
Oh, God.
What do you do when things get tough? You don't give up. You stand your ground. You have already been treated with weirdness, dry mouth.
Run and Lifestyle reads in for peace of mind.
Find your ultimate driving.
Call 800.
But I know there is a big.
You guys want that, right?
If he like got a raise.
25. See dealer for warranty details.
When are you and Ken gonna get married?
I don't know. Like on the show, he went ring shopping, but he hasn't told me if he like got a ring or if he didn't get a ring. Like he's been so vague about it, and so like part of me's hoping that maybe we're on vacation, but I don't know.
See.
Like,
but you guys want that, right?
Yes. Like,
okay.
I know that he has already talked to my dad and gotten my dad's blessing. I don't know if I was. No, I talked to Dad about it. I don't.
Okay, I was like,
what was that? Hold on, rewind. Can you rewind it?
Yeah.
What was she whispering about?
No, I just didn't know.
I don't know. Yeah, let's find out. Hold on.
Go back about 10 seconds.
Gotten my dad's blessing. I don't know if I was.
Hey, what the hell is
no,
she?
I talked to Dad about
it. Let me put my headphones
Like,
you guys.
on.
Okay.
Do it
Let me know when you're
again.
ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
You guys want that, right?
Yes. Like,
okay.
I know that he has already talked to my dad and gotten my dad's blessing. I don't know if I was. No, I talked to Dad.
I said, I don't know if you were supposed to say something.
Okay. Okay, that explains
So
her.
Ken has asked for her dad's blessing. I figure they're going to get married wherever they're going on the beach here coming up. Woo woo, nobody cares. Like, and not woo woo, bestie, woo woo. Just like woo, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, yeah, works both ways though. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look, as Apple would say.
And real quick before you push play, I'm sorry. I wanted to say this earlier when I was listening. I'm starting to wonder if those cameras were TMZ.
Yeah, other people were saying that too. A lot of people were saying that, but I don't know. Like the way that they were like, just like following around. I don't know. Does TMZ do that? Like follow your every move? I really don't know.
I think they would with what was going on, maybe. But why didn't they post about the billboard?
That, yeah, or like I keep saying, but Dink made some excuse which didn't really make sense to me. No offense, Dink, if you hear this, but like, why wouldn't they post about the wedding proposal? Because they
There's
allegedly
not.
got engaged.
They're not engaged. That's my opinion. Gypsy can't keep her mouth shut. We would all know about it if that happened.
Yeah, but Bree said that something happened and everyone couldn't take their eyes off of them, and it was so
No,
sweet.
Bree said last night, or no, was it today? That was not true.
Oh, she lied.
No, she said that was when I heard it. She was talking about how when Gypsy forgot the words to the song, everyone started singing, and it was such a special moment, and she teared up and blah blah blah. I think that's what you're referring to. Because, and then the wifey, where you put my wifey, according to Bruh, that's because something, woo woo bestie said something about him and his wife, and he's like, that's not my wife yet. And that's why he posted the my wifey picture. It was an inside joke.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard one of them say that, like, oh, he posted it after whoever said whatever to him. I was like, but I don't get how posting that publicly is like a go back at them, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't think they got engaged. I really don't think they got engaged.
I think we would have known about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that she would have been able to contain herself if that had been the case.
No, she would have posted it straight away.
Yep.
Well, I guess we'll find out eventually.
I'm telling you, it's going to happen at this beach. Watch, I'm clocking it right now.
I think you could be right. Especially if they're going, like, because if they're going on vacation, right? It's weird. It's weird how Chrissy and Rod, just in my opinion,
right?
Chrissy and Rod are going with them as a family. If
well, someone has to watch the baby now.
Well,
yeah. No, they're not.
Yeah, I never even thought of that. But also, they would need witnesses, wouldn't they? So if they were going to get married legally, they would need what they call, I think they call them witnesses. So they need someone there that they know or trust or something to, like, witness them. Witnesses. I'm right. Yeah. And I know in this country, so maybe that's one of the reasons that they're invited as well. But actually, you're probably right, Starlight. It's probably to look after the baby. So.
Yeah. I know this is kind of random, but I heard another creator that I kind of liked for a while, but whatever. And she was live about the Gypsy stuff on TikTok, and she was saying how the bullying needs to stop. Like, we're bullying Gypsy. And I'm going to say just what the Dad Challenge podcast says. I will bully a murder.
Okay, I was like, I don't know if I was supposed to tell
today about it.
I don't know, like,
no, I just didn't know. I
upset.
just didn't know if you had hesitations having been married and divorced.
There's a difference, I think.
There is a
It's
big
the love
difference.
of her life. So.
There is a big difference. It's like, what I learned in my first marriage, is that, I understand that there's going to be times that, will be kind of dull. And it's not so much about staying in the honeymoon phase. It's about, looking at the relationship in its entirety as, hey, this is our family. We have to look at it as if there's no out. In this relationship, we have a child together. So it's like we have a family. We have that love. We have stood through thick and thin of this last year and a half of going through so much. So I think we have what it takes. Now it's just kind of about, realizing what we need to do to get there. So.
Yeah, she has a good support system. Yeah. And he does too.
He does too.
Yeah, he seems great. Do you think if there had never been a Ken, you would have stayed with Ryan?
I don't think so. I think that Ken was the catalyst that helped me make my decision. Ken was the catalyst that helped me to give me the courage to, say, hey, this relationship, this marriage is not, it's not where my heart is. And I don't know how long it would have taken me to pluck up the courage had it not been for Ken. But at the end of the day, I still would see myself ending the marriage regardless.
Well, hold on a
Do you
minute.
believe that? I kind of think she's just saying that.
Now she's just essentially admitting that in a roundabout way that the only reason that she was with him was because of the parole, and you know, he was a safe bet, he was a teacher, he had his own place, he has his shit together. And she's saying no, he was the catalyst. Like, I know it's different, like, you get, like, I don't understand why you get married in prison, because unless you've lived with someone, you really don't know what it's going to be like. But she's now like, admitting outwardly that even if Ken wasn't in the picture, she's saying that she wouldn't be with him. I do think she was biding her time in that relationship. And it wouldn't have mattered whether Ken came along or not. You know what? Because you know what she's like. The minute someone's no longer of any purpose or use, bye. You know. So it's just weird. But I don't know. That's just what I think. Anybody else?
I think I already said what I had to say about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Starling, anything to know?
That's another thing as well. I think your name's Tiger. I can't read it on the telly. I do apologize. Why is Christy in this interview? That's another question I have.
Because she's like a super fangirl or whatever of Tori or spelling or something. It's still weird though.
Oh my days. Tiger's
she wanted to be on. She wanted to meet her, and I guess she just stayed and never left. That's what it seems like, you know.
How is it's like being in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, totally.
Listening to this nonsense.
I know, it's super. It's all just ridiculous. It really is. Okay, let's keep going.
Got it. Would you ever do, obviously, reality, like you've done docuseries and documentary, but would you ever do like a competition reality show?
Like to, you know, I
like
always
Masked
watch
Singer, Dancing with the Stars. What would you do?
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like I'm not talented with anything. I can't sing. I can't dance.
Okay.
But maybe
wait,
like
Gypsy. Wait, Christy, is she talented at anything?
She got some moves.
She's got
girl.
personality for days.
Got,
so she's
yeah,
I got personality.
Yeah, I mean, I think. I mean, look, she's not the greatest singer. Okay, neither am I. But she would be the one
I
that's
could barely
braver
sing. I thought I was tone deaf. I went on Masked Singer.
I know. I watched that season that you were on, and I think she would be like, "Screw it," you know. I'm just going to go and have fun.
Right.
You know? Right.
I do it just to have fun.
Right. That's for the experience.
Which one would you choose first?
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
I would like that better.
Oh my
gosh. Be
gosh.
worse than some of them that were on there that couldn't dance at all.
Right.
Just saying.
Wait, they've never approached you?
No, I mean,
No,
I
there were rumors, but
I never put myself out there in that way. Like I was always, you know, trying to, you know, pick projects that focused on sharing my story. So it's like I never kind of dove into reality TV other than that. So,
well, should I
She's
text
a
the producer?
narcissist.
go for it.
Really?
now I'm like, oh
No, I'm telling you to go for it for her, but
I mean, they're just starting this season, so I'm sure. But next season, yeah. On do you know who Anna Delvey is?
the name sounds familiar.
She's
I have to Google her.
Yeah, me too.
She's very complicated past, different situation, but people either love her or hate her for what she did and what
she
her
the one
past
with
was.
ankle monitor?
Who is she talking? Who?
Okay,
Okay.
that's all I know. I'm like, all I know is it was someone with ankle monitor.
She's talking
What?
about Anna Delvey for some reason.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
Delvey.
Who the
What?
heck is
You
that?
know the girl who she's not American, she's an immigrant or something, but she conned a bunch of people. She like made them think that she was like rich and had all this money, but like I'd actually like get like money from them because you know like when you're rich you get more stuff for free.
So she's comparing her to another scammer.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
No, seriously, and that's the thing. She is essentially Anna Delvey is a grifter, was a grifter before she went to prison.
Well, she went. That's the thing. She went to
I've never
prison, but
heard
then
of
she
her.
got. Listen, listen. So she went to prison, then she got out because I don't. I guess she finished her time because it wasn't like they found her innocent. Like she was guilty, like 100%. She was guilty. So I guess she did her time. She got out, and then she went on the freaking she went Dancing with the Stars.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think there's I think there's like I don't know if it's a wait a minute. Is it a TV series or is it a movie? I think it might be a TV series on
Yeah,
Netflix.
there's a show about it.
Yeah.
Netflix, like a
I'll
Creating
have to
Anna
look
or
it
something like
up.
that. I think it's called Creating Anna or something like
I
that.
can't remember what Creating
I'm
Anna.
gonna Google it really quick. Oh shit! Oh my god, Apple! I accidentally recorded a 49-minute voice memo on WhatsApp to you. I'm not gonna send it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna send it. What the hell?
I don't know.
I just looked at my phone and I saw it was recording. What the hell?
You need sleep. You need sleep.
Well, I don't know when I hit record. I don't know what that has to do with sleep, but
no, just because you're so tired and you've been awake for over 24 hours.
Yeah.
You've been really busy today. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be nice.
And Starlight, do you know who what's her name? Kelly Cutrone is?
Do I know who?
Kelly Cutrone is?
No.
She's like, okay, so if you ever watch like The Hills, she was like the place where like Lauren was like an intern. No, she wasn't an intern there, but she did work there at like her fashion place. She was like the lady that like looks like she never showers, but she's like super high fashion. Like she's like in charge of like a lot of high fashion stuff, but she looks like she never showers herself. So she in real life is friends with Kelly Cutrone after she got out of prison.
Wow.
Right? How weird is that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, so I was close. The name of the show is Inventing Anna, not Creating Anna.
Well, you weren't far off. I said Creating Anna as well.
Yeah, it's a good show. I recommend it, actually. It's a good show.
I might watch it again, but it is funny, actually, if you think about it. Being compared to, like, why did she break, of all people, why Anna Delvey, who was a con artist and a grifter, considered house? I don't know. It's just funny to me.
Right? Yeah, let's keep going.
So yeah, everyone was like,
at least you don't have that.
The preconceived notions about what someone did and whether you agree with them or don't agree with them came into play when I did Dancing with the Stars with her. You know, everyone was like, the noise, the outside noise, which it's hard not to let that get to you, you know, and yeah. So anyway, I met her and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go into this innocent and accept her for who she is. We ended up becoming good friends. Like we're still good friends.
Of course you did.
And
not a surprise there. Yeah, you would make friends with someone like that. Tori. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Not surprising at all. Look at the situation that's going on right in front of us right now. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who she reminds me of? I know this is not nice. Have you ever seen those chubby goldfish you can get that have got the big googly eyes?
Wait, what do you mean by chubby goldfish?
They're like chubby in the body. They're like, I don't know what kind of goldfish they are. They're not like normal
goldfish. Fat little the fat ones.
Yeah, and they've got big googly eyes.
I know what you're talking about. Those things.
I don't know if I've ever seen a fat goldfish, but anyway, go on.
Well,
they're fat.
They are fat. They're like little fat things. I don't
little
know how.
Puff balls.
Yeah, and Tori Spelling. When I look at her face, her eyes kind of remind me of those goldfish. No, I'm not being funny. I do honestly, because they're kind of like bulging looking. They're kind of googly looking. I don't. I'll just shut up now.
Oh, silly. All right, let's keep going.
People are always like, to this day, they're like, you know, is that a good look that you're friends with Anna Delvey? And I'm like, yeah, because people's past are their past. And it's it's up to them to create the future. And we can't define their past by how we feel about them. I really like her. Like, So yeah. Okay. So you're gonna do Dancing with the Stars. It's a pass on Masked Singer.
You love to cook, right? Don't you love
What's
to
that?
cook? You like to cook. You enjoy cooking.
I love cooking.
I mean, I know you love
Oh,
baking.
her.
I mean, I used
I
to
think I
watch
would
your.
choose cooking first.
I used to watch your reality show with you and Dean. Like I said, I've watched everything that you've done. Maybe
You're a
else to
fan,
get
you're a
together and cook
fan, you're a
something.
fan.
But
Oh yeah.
I'd love to. Do you know how to cook Cajun?
No, but we could teach you.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
we need to make you. We need to have you make a gumbo.
Yeah.
Oh, a gumbo, not turtle soup though. I don't want to make.
No,
Oh.
no.
None of that weird stuff. Like I
No.
think he's like a gumbo.
But yeah.
Do you guys bake?
I like to make
She makes some good
cupcakes. I like to make cupcakes.
Not from, we don't do from scratch though.
No, but I like to make them.
We do with the boxes.
The boxes are good.
Yeah, I
Sandra
know.
Lee made a career out of doing part,
Right.
already made and part homemade.
But she makes a good icing, so everybody loves it.
Yeah.
It has rum in it. Well, not real rum.
Rum
but
extract.
Extract.
Oh, I make a wine cake.
Ooh,
So
wine
yeah, the alcohol always cooks off, so
Ew.
it doesn't really count. But yeah.
Aw,
Oh,
that
that
sounds
okay. We'll have to. Okay, so we're gonna bake. We're gonna cook. This is
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
a fun and fruitful relationship. I can already feel it.
It's
Would
gonna
you
be
ever
good.
do voiceover work? You have such an engaging
I
voice
would
and unique.
like
Oh
to.
my
You
God.
should.
I would like
Sister,
to.
there's huge money in that. Like if you can nail that market, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, when I recorded my book, that was the most stressful process I think that I have ever underwent. Because it's like reading in studio, I realized that, you have to read exactly word for word how it is printed in the book. And there's so many times that we just kind of, talk how we want to talk. And sometimes the way we talk is not grammatically correct.
Sorry, that's Maisie in the background. Maisie. Maisie, calm down. Do you know, it's funny that she talks about voice acting because only, I don't know what video it was that Gypsy done. It was not that long ago. It was probably in the last 2 weeks. Gypsy was saying, oh, she'd love to do voice. It was after this interview. Gypsy said, oh, I'd love to be a voice actor because essentially you can sit in your pajama bottoms, just put a top on and do the work, and then like take your top off and put your pajama top back on. Do you remember that one? I think it was one of our TikToks or Instagram videos. And so she's obviously got it from this, if that makes sense. Yeah, my cats can't stand Gypsy. It's a Turkish Angora. Do you not remember her saying? Does anybody remember her talking about how she'd love to do voiceover work? This was only like this was after this interview was recorded. So it's a bit coincidental that she's saying, "Oh, I would love to do voiceover work now." Cat can sense evil. Yes. Yeah, I think it was that Tori Spellings put this into her head. Can you imagine Gypsy as a voice actor? I can't, because her voice is too distinctive. So she would only have to. She would only get a gig as one character. I don't know. Yes, she is. She is, Mike. She's very much got a childlike. Yeah.
I'm over here talking to myself.
Oh no, was you on me? I wonder where you were.
Yeah. I think it's funny that Tori Spelling's acting like they're going to be besties after this. Like, we're going to bake, we're going to do this. No, you're not. No, you're not.
She says it's going to be a fun and fruitful, sorry, on a fruitful relationship. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell is going on here? Like, seriously.
It's like Kim Kardashian. They don't ever want to fuck with you again.
Yes. Oh my days. Yeah.
What happened to Haiti?
I don't know. I have no idea.
She fall asleep?
It's a possibility. She could be talking because seriously, earlier before you hopped on, she was silent and I was talking and I didn't know if she'd fallen asleep, and so I called her and then she called me back. She said I was talking but you couldn't hear, so I don't
Well,
know if
we can't hear you now.
yeah. And so, somebody else, I think it was Micro in the chat, had said he does something with the stars that would be dancing with the felons.
Right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's no rhythm. She has absolutely no rhythm.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
No.
Good Lord.
And then Christy says she loves to cook, like as in
Yeah.
cook. And the first thing that went through my head when she said that was hamburger helper. I'm
Yeah, and the eggs.
Yeah, and the eggs. Like,
and then she said earlier, I make spaghetti. You made it one time with Vienna sausages.
Yeah, but the wee smokies.
Ugh.
Oh God. What a concoction. Hey T, Miss Joyless. I hope that spider hasn't attacked her. She had this massive spider in her house last night. Like, it was huge. I knew she was like, because she was further away from the mic, because her voice got kind of like distant. And she's like, oh, like this. And she's like, I've never seen one this big in my house before. And I'm sitting panicking because I'm like, oh, I don't know what kind of spiders they have in America. Because I know that.
Not like the ones over there, probably. I know Australia's got some crazy spiders.
Yes. That's one of the reasons I'll never unfortunately visit Australia.
We have one here, I think they call it a wolf spider, and they're so disgusting. My parents live out like in the country, and they used to get them. And I remember this one time I went to the laundry room. It's a long time ago. And there was one, like, I went to go grab something off the hanger, and it was on the shirt. It was so gross because they're so big. Like, they look like a tarantula, but they're not.
Oh my God. That is creepy. Saying that, Casey showed me a video. You know, Casey, she showed me a video of a spider. It was a tarantula. I kid you not. It was a tarantula walking up her drive, like walking to her front door as she was trying to take the dog out for a walk. And this thing was just trotting on up to her door. I was like, oh my days, if that had happened where I live, I would have probably ran into traffic and panicked. Do you know what I mean? Just imagine a tarantula just like waltzing up to you. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
no, that ain't happening. When we go up where we go, like to the river and stuff, they have scorpions up there, and I've never seen a scorpion in real life. And it wasn't this year; it was the year before that. I was in there, and then my dog started barking. I'm like, "What is he barking at?" And I looked down; it's a little teeny tiny scorpion. But I was like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah. No, I don't fancy that.
It was in the house, by the way. It wasn't outside. Yeah.
And
It
you
was
know, the other day there, Axe is like, Axe says to me, "Well, you do know that they're finding snakes in attics in England and North Wales," and I'm like, "What? What?
Tangula.
I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What?" It's like, I was like, "What the hell? Snakes in the walls in the attics?" I live in an apartment. Yeah. But we don't have poisonous snakes. Well, there's the blackadder. It is quite poisonous. I think it's poisonous. I don't know.
Danny Dorito, you said earlier you saw me before Gypsy, and I never saw your response on where. Just curious. Where's Haiti?
I don't know.
She done passed out.
I think she may have.
You had a whole ass possum out? No, I've never had a possum in my house. No,
Oh,
thank
wow.
you.
I think they look cute.
Ew.
No, listen, hear me out.
The ones, not the ones in America.
Yeah, like when you see some of them, if they're not like baring their teeth or looking like gnarly or whatever, they kind of look a bit cute in a really sort of like abstract, weird way. But when you see them when they're like looking rabid, showing their teeth and stuff, that's different. They don't look very cute then. But
I think they're hideous.
Mike says
They're
possums are.
they're like vermin. They're like a giant rat with a prehensile tail.
Oh no.
Ugh. Hate possums. They're so gross. We have them all over the place here, though.
Yeah, we don't have them here. Thankfully, I think maybe. I wonder if they attack people.
I don't know, but a raccoon will. I almost ran into one time.
Oh my day.
Like it was when I lived in an apartment, like in my 20s. And I went out to my car and it was really cold. So I was running and then I almost ran smack dab into a raccoon, but it looked at me and goes, like hissed at me or growled. It was either a growl or a hiss. I don't remember, but it scared the fuck out of me. I ran back. Fuck that.
I thought raccoons were like nice. Like you
that one was not.
I've seen there's like this person on YouTube that has 2 raccoons and 2 cats, and they looked quite cute. And I was like, oh yeah, a raccoon would be a cute pet, but not after that story.
Well, that one might have just been in a bad mood or something. I don't know. I snuck up on it because I was running so fast.
I've never, and I didn't know they could hiss. That is kind of like, you know.
Yeah, I swear it was a growl, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I know that they say never corner a rat, like
This
you
whole
know.
process.
Oh,
I
what
think
just
that I've
happened?
underwent
going on?
because it's like reading in studio. I realized that
Is that an
you have to read
accident?
exactly.
I don't know.
Haiti,
Yeah.
where have you been?
Here.
Oh my.
We couldn't hear you. I don't know if you were muted or.
Oh yeah, I was talking. You couldn't hear me.
No.
What did you say?
No, I don't remember. I don't know.
Were you going night?
No. I wish though. I am tired.
We'll go night.
Oh, I'm gonna finish it. It's not that much longer. I'm
Okay.
awake. Yeah, definitely gonna go to sleep after this though. But yeah, I'm awake for now. All right, let's go. Oops. Why did it do that? Okay.
Word for word how it is printed in the book. And there's so many times that we just kind of talk how we want to talk. And sometimes the way we talk is not grammatically correct. So I had to do line for line again and again and again, a good 100, 150 times. And I cussed so much in the booth. I was in the booth for 5 days and I cussed every bit of it away.
Wait, what is she talking about? What booth for what?
Her book for recording her book.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm like, this is so difficult. So I give mad props to all the people that, do audiobooks for a living.
Yeah, she said that she took longer to record her book than usual. It's supposed to be like had 3 days, and she took like a week or something.
It's not easy.
Oh my gosh. Was there video recording you doing this? Oh no,
No.
even just the sounds. Wouldn't that be a fun blooper thing to
I'm
put on TikTok?
sure my editor has it.
Yeah.
By the way, I've written books, and every book I did, I had the same exact thing. I'd say it wrong, the line, even though I wrote it. I just got going, same as what you're saying. And then I'd be like, fuck. And it was just like over and over.
Over and over. Yes.
No one understands that process.
No.
I'm glad
They're
that
probably
she did
so
it.
used to it in the editing booth.
Yeah.
The
I
sound
think it
booth.
was a good therapy for her, another form of,
Cathartic.
it's
Yeah.
one thing writing the words, but to say them out loud when everything.
First of all, she didn't write the words.
She didn't
And
even.
it's not cathartic. It's not true. Like, what the fuck?
She didn't write it.
No, she did not write it. And it's not cathartic. Shit, it's not fucking true anyway. It's all lies. Fucking weirdos.
Right, so Christy was on a panel the other day, wasn't she? Because I watched your video, Haiti, that you uploaded.
Well, today I haven't watched it yet because I just recorded
All right.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she said on that panel that they know. Oh, no, wait a minute. It might have been a different video. I do apologise. But basically, Christy said, yeah, we never proofread it. We didn't have the time to proofread the book. The one that was co-written with Melissa Moore and the other women.
Yeah.
So she never wrote it. She never proofread it. Neither did Christy. Christy's never read the book yet, right? So how does she know it's cathartic? If she's never read it, they didn't write it, essentially. It was a load of bollocks. I would not recommend anybody subject themselves to that because it's dross, absolute dross. And she's saying it's cathartic.
Yeah. I wonder if Winebox Poppy is going to wind up going over it on his channel.
I have absolutely, probably. I
That'd
don't.
be interesting to listen to. I'm going to hit play.
Things like in order and just going through it. It was emotional for her, but I was like, it's a good form of therapy. And I was so proud of her.
Once you say it, it's almost real, more real than when you just write it down. I understand that. Oh my gosh. I have one last question.
Yes.
I'm sure people have asked you this. In the movie, The Act, how did you feel about Joey King playing you?
I think, okay, so I did not watch all of the act. I watched probably about 30 minutes of it when I got out. She watched it all, but I think Joey King did an amazing job playing me. I even DM'd her like last January, February, and I told her, congratulations. I think you got my stamp of approval. You did a wonderful job. And so did
she respond?
Yeah. She said that, she hoped that she portrayed me to the fullest extent, that she hopes, it met my approval. It was a huge undertaking, but it was a great exchange. And I really appreciate her courage for taking on such a complex role and story. So
for her not visiting with Gypsy, you normally meet a character you're going to play because Michelle Dean didn't allow it, and that's a whole other story.
Yeah, one of the producers.
That's a whole nother story.
I heard that part yesterday when we listened to it. I don't get that. Why would the producers not allow her to meet like the subject of what she's going to be doing?
I don't know, but I do know one thing. Initially, she was really angry and did not like Joey King's
I know, yeah. So I thought.
Yeah, no, she did say that. She was really angry at first about how she was represented or how it was conveyed in the act. She did not.
She says that now. I don't remember her saying that now. I thought I remember her saying that in the past, though.
No, now she's singing her praises.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay. But initially, she did not like Joey King at all, and did not.
She didn't even like the act. Why do you think she didn't even watch the whole thing? I don't know if I believe that she only watched 30 minutes, but that's what she says.
And then when she said, yeah, I gave her my stamp of approval. Gypsy, who the hell do you think you are?
Right.
It wasn't really truly based on your life. It was all bollocks.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy because it's just, I know we've said this a million times, but it's a story that her lawyer came up with, and she's still running with it like so many years later, especially now. Like, girl, you're off parole. You are officially 100% free. Just tell the truth. It's okay. Just tell the truth.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen though.
No, it's not. And a lot of people in the comments, I've seen them saying that Tori and Gypsy are essentially the same. And I tend to agree. They sound very, very similar.
Well, yeah, Tori's kind of a weirdo, so yeah.
She's kind of
Don't you think though? Like for real.
Yeah, I can see why you would say that.
Yeah.
Hi, Pickle.
Who?
Pickle's in the chat.
Oh, hey, I was messaging you. Are you okay? What's going on?
Potatoes.
She spelled it wrong though. It's POE, but that was very close. How are you? How'd it go? I'm not gonna say it out loud for everybody, but are you good? I'll just wait for her to say. Her and Patty. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mike, I give her my stamp of approval.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Pickle. I messaged you like multiple times today. Never responded, so.
Oh yeah, you will be.
My contacts are so messed up. I hate when that happens. It's just my right contact. It's been bothering me all day.
Have you put your glasses on, or are you just going to leave them in just now until this is finished?
I'm gonna take them out before I go to bed for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long day. That was a long day for you, Pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. She didn't think Joey did a good job of portraying her at all. She's just full of shit. She's so full of shit.
Yeah, I know. She is. We know that though. She really is though, like full of shit. Ew. I just thought about something really weird. Imagine if like the saying full of shit was like a real like literally, and people were like full of shit like in their whole body, and it was just like everywhere. I don't know why that just came to my mind. It was such a random thought.
No, I definitely think you're on the spectrum. No, you just said that because that is essential literal thinking. That's the kind of thing I think. You know.
Oh, maybe. Who knows? Alright, let's keep going.
Okay.
Ooh, what the fuck? Oh, smell my face. What is that? Okay.
Treatment used to treat adults with prostate-specific membrane antigen and shortness of breath, bleeding, or bruising more easily.
The perfect time to upgrade your love. Send it back for a.
But my code never changes.
You know, retinol, we just like clips and taking quizzes and everything.
I watched probably about 30 minutes of it.
I have one last question.
Yes.
I'm sure people have asked you this. In the movie, the act, how did you feel about Joey King playing it?
I think, okay, so I did not watch all of the act. I watched probably about 30 minutes of
Why
it
is it going
when I got out.
Why is it going back to this part? I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know.
I watched it all, but I think Joey really I really appreciate her.
Everything,
I
the
thought
way
for
she
sure come to talk to me, didn't, and let them know. I don't.
The act was so over dramatic when there's so much drama already. And
My life is naturally dramatic.
you know, it's like, why?
Like,
add
what
more
did they
to it?
over dramatize?
What didn't they over dramatize?
Really?
I leave that
like
up to you,
some
but
stuff I just had to roll my head, and it's been a while, but what I did was with In Touch, I debunked the things that were wrong.
Is she serious? What on earth did she debunk?
Wait a minute. She was not. Essentially, as far as I'm aware, Christy wasn't around that much. So how the hell could she have debunked what had gone on in the portrayal of this docu movie, whatever you want to call it? Like, how could she have debunked?
That's another good point. But regardless, if she was around or not, I haven't seen what has she debunked.
I haven't seen
anyone name one thing.
She hasn't done it very well because we would all know about it.
Thank you, Trin. Bitch has not debunked a thing. That's what I thought.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what a load of nonsense.
Exactly. Well, actually, Christy is pretty good about answering questions. She's just a liar. But she will answer the question. She'll just lie in her answer. You can ask her anything, it seems.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, even recently she went on that live and she was pretty much answering like any questions. And how many times did she say that she was gonna go? Not today, like the last time when she was on that live with that girl Sassy or whatever, that woman Sassy. Well, no joke. She said that she was gonna go like at least like 10 times, and like she kept staying like for like 45 minutes each time after she said she was gonna go. That's why I stopped recording that one. So it's like, all right, it's just never going to end. I was like, I can't record it anymore. So
Oh wait, sorry. Skelly Horse says her and Fancy did a debunking, like as in air quotes, debunking scene in touch during the act, when they were in touch during the act. Yeah, like how, like, oh my god, Fancy's just a potato. But yeah. I just don't. Yeah, you're right about. Okay. I'm not going to say anything else about. It's the audacity. It's the audacity. You know, it's the bold, brazen audacity of sitting saying the things that they're saying, knowing that it's completely false.
Yeah, like look at this comment. Unless they, which is Christy, etc., have firsthand knowledge, repeating a Gyps narrative in her drunken drawl doesn't debunk shit. I agree.
Yeah.
No, it's not Gypsy debunking something, it's Christy debunking something. But well, I guess the both of them, but she really meant herself. But she said that Christy's saying that she debunked things. And like, why is Christy in on this interview anyway? I know we already said this before, but this is not her interview. This is supposed to be Gypsy's interview. Why is she in it now?
The only thing I can think of is that she's like fangirling over Tori Spelling, which is bizarre. But then, I think they're all the bloody Blanchards are bizarre.
Yeah.
And a certain peachy person that does tattoos, but never mind. He's a weirdo as well.
I still don't get why it's really bothering me about being able to see the preview with the video, but then like when I looked for the video, I couldn't find it. And I don't know where I found that video, that preview anyway.
I mean, it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of good because we're saving ourselves the trauma of having to look at them. You know?
That's true. That's a really good point. Oh.
Yeah.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard explained lies again, exposing Tori Spelling podcast interview. Oh, it's that girl Morgan. I thought for a second I thought like it was someone else. I like that girl's channel. That what is it?
Morgan Elena.
Yeah. I like her channel.
Yeah, I like her. She's very
good. She needs more attention, I feel like.
She does.
I don't know how many. She probably has more followers than me. Let's see. Oh yeah, she does, but yeah, not that many. She still deserves more. I like her. She's cool.
Yeah,
puts her together nice and pretty too.
Yeah.
Pink background. I had to figure out how, like, you know, like Starlight's here, so she knows how Starlight has like that pretty black, like paisley. I don't know if that's not the right word, but you know what I mean, background, and Morbid has like the skull moving. I need to figure out how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. It's easy. I can show you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I would DM you, but you don't answer your messages.
Well, just tell me and I will.
Okay.
Just at her, like you could at her and
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll tag her, but she still won't get the notification.
I don't get tags. I have that turned off, so I don't get tags.
Oh, so do I.
just remember to look for it within the next 24 hours.
Okay.
I've wondered how to do it for a while, so I'll definitely remember.
Okay.
And I've been doing live streams.
It's really easy. Like I can kind of tell you is basically it's just a short video. It has to be under a certain amount of time. So what I did is like I go to Canva and find a little, clip there of something like that skull Morbid uses, something like
Yeah.
that. Because I have a couple that move. I just usually stick with my
Yeah, I did notice that
regular.
Morbid's plays over and over again, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
that it's
it just loops.
Yeah.
You
Alrighty
can do
then,
some pretty cool things with those backgrounds, though. I just haven't had time
Yeah.
to fuck with it too much, but I need to because I really need to update my background and my intro and my out. Well, I don't have an intro, sort of.
Oh, I
Need
love
a
you.
new.
I love
I
you.
know, but I need to add to it. Like, I need some new people,
Right. Okay.
like Bree and Dreamer. My outro is super old.
It's so good though when the bass kicks in. I've got a sound bar on my TV, and I just love it when it goes like, "Baby, I'm a gangster too," and then the bass just like it's just so good. I love that.
I like it.
It's really good.
Need a variety.
And I like the it's not animation per se, but the drawings of you. It's you, but you've got like a, what do you call them? I'm so tired. Like you've got like
A caricature or what?
Well said. That's it. Thank
I'm more
you.
awake now. I was totally falling asleep before, but I'm more awake now finally.
You need sleep, girl. You've been awake.
No, I've been up for I've been up for like over a day.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Why?
No reason.
We spent 4 hours this morning just going through.
Oh yeah.
I would have went to sleep last night, but I was so focused on finding those pictures, and then I don't know. Then I had to be up today for like daytime things like life, and then it just happened. I do that all the time though. Like I love sleep is like literally one of my favorite activities. I just like can't sleep. I just wind up staying up, but this time I just didn't sleep. My favorite though. I really should sleep more.
You should really sleep more. Yeah.
I love sleep.
You too, Apple. Apple stays up so much too. Both of us
Yeah.
are really bad.
Yeah, Haiti and I are very similar in that we have like we have bursts of sleep. Like I can't sleep more than like maybe 4 hours.
Exactly. I can't sleep for like more than like 4 hours at a time, like top. So like I just like sleep.
Really?
In, like,
I'll get me a good 8 hours in. It's almost my bedtime. I start getting ready for bed around like 10.
I wish.
That's the thing. I need to have a proper like bedtime schedule or whatever. But the thing is, if I did that, then I'd have to run on UK time, and then I wouldn't.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I'd miss a lot, and given my situation, and I don't have to work. Well, I can't work, but you know what I mean. So essentially, it's like, well, the way I see it is, well, I can sleep during the day, so that's a bonus to having those abilities.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? You've got to find
I know what you mean, but yeah.
You've got to find a bonus in everything. Do you know what I mean? You've got to find the silver lining. But yeah. Plus, I'm a night owl by nature anyway. I've always been a night owl. I like
me too. Same. Like how like when you have like a kid, when you have a sleepover when you're a kid, and I like always have like one friend that wants to go to sleep, and I would always be like, "Why are we having a sleepover to go to sleep? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, that's boring. Like, who does that? Like, you're supposed to stay up."
I know. I remember that. Like, I remember always being the last one that would fall asleep, and then the big brother would. Never mind. Doesn't matter. We'll not go there. But, yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing it.
Okay.
It was filled in by producers.
Well, Sheldon ghosted us after,
but that's a whole other story. But
I saw a girl.
We'll talk about that. But essentially, I spoke out from behind bars and let them know I don't support this. Like, this is wrong. You're taking a tragic event and you are Hollywooding it up. And now people, when they write me, they're confused because they don't know fact from fiction. That's why I encourage so many times people are like, I've never heard of you. I tell them, go watch HBO documentary Mommy, Ted, and Dearest instead of saying go watch The Act. Because, one is factual and one is Hollywood.
Yeah.
Except neither are actually factual. I mean, one might be slightly more factual, but it's still not factual, like, at all.
No. It's
That
Gypsy
one
stuff.
focus,
Yeah.
yeah, that one focuses a lot on the Munchausen by proxy, which is obviously, as we know, not true. But of course, that's the story she wants to put out there. So
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the act was so over dramatic when there's so much drama already. And
My life is naturally dramatic.
you know, it's like, why?
Like,
add
what
more
did they
to it?
over dramatize?
What didn't they over dramatize?
Really?
I leave that
Like
up to you,
some
Rebecca.
stuff I just had to roll my head, and it's been a while. But what I did was with In Touch, I debunked the things that were wrong.
Good for
And
you.
yeah, I wasn't gonna allow them to just say, yeah, this is how it is. No, boo-boo, that's not how it was. You know, so I got to say a lot of things, but it was, you know, a lot of people are like the guinea pigs from what we were told, because like,
Oh yeah, people think I had guinea pigs.
yeah,
It's like I had cats.
but I think Joey King was allergic to cats. And that's why they chose guinea pigs. And they're like, oh, she did leave them all at the house. There wasn't any still in the house.
Wait. Sorry.
Just
I
little
barely heard
things.
that. You didn't have guinea pigs.
I didn't have guinea pigs, no.
She had
I had
cats.
cats. So there was just like
But is that something they would know? Like, who did they talk
Well,
to?
I think Joey
to
King
even-
was allergic to cats.
Oh.
See, Michelle Dean had called Rod and I and did a great article
She was one of the
on the story. And she called us and was like, oh, look, Hulu has reached out. They really loved the article, you know, and we had our conversations and, you know, she was like, I promise anything they give me, I'm going to cut it, you know, down the line, just going to get half. And then she ghosted. Then I was like, me and Gypsy had a talk on the phone and I reached out to her again. I was like, look, you know, what you're doing is wrong, you know, yada, yada, yada. And she was like, well, I was depressed. It takes 2 seconds to say, how you doing, you know, or whatever. And at that time, I was so frustrated with it all because there was no promises, you know, like, I was like, can I have it in writing? And, oh, no, I'm good.
No.
It'll be good. I'm going to give Gypsy half of what I make off of it. And she didn't. So, like, she blocked me on everything.
Yeah, that's
Oh
why.
my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. But I was a little more ruthless with her. You know, I was pissed, to say the least.
And I was just in prison and didn't have control over anything going on.
And that's why
It's your
Michelle
life
Dean-
story.
Right.
What a
So that's why
violation.
she
Yeah.
didn't want any of them to talk to anybody they were playing because they knew I was going to say something. You know, I'd have said something, you know, like, oh my
Did you hear her talking?
Wait, no.
Here. Yes. She just wants to say something.
She has a lot
She's
to say
being so
sometimes.
good.
She is. She's
Yeah.
holding it together so good right now.
Because she's just looking at us and kicking away in her little chair there and eating her toy.
Was there any portrayal of any character? It's your life, but you know, I mean, anyone in your life that it was a character in the movie that they did get right? Do you think?
No, they
No one.
got Aaliyah all wrong. Her name was Lacey in the show. They played her as a disrespect to, you know, to her mom and everything. And she's totally opposite of what they portrayed her to be. I wasn't really in it too much, except for one scene. But
Did they get the story of Nicholas right at all?
No.
Pretty much. You know, I think he was the only one I think that I saw was that, okay, there's not too much, you know, to complain about. But then there were, and I felt sorry for the actor because I'm like, oh God, if you would just know the truth, you know, they're making you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
They really are. I mean, I'm a blunt person and I just say it like it is. But, you know, as far as, you know, Dee Dee, I think they did really well. When Rod watched it, he only watched about the same amount as her, and he was like, "Is that Patricia Arquette?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh my God, I'll never look at her the same again." Because I mean, they did, she didn't look nothing like herself.
Right.
I'm gonna go, but it was so nice to
It
meet
was a
you.
pleasure meeting you. I hope to meet you in person one day.
But let's make that happen, huh?
We will.
All right.
will.
Oh,
And I
you
have to
a
do the
great
ice
day.
bucket challenge. I know.
Yes. I can't wait to watch it. And it was
my
cold.
core extensions. Okay.
It was cold.
Promise is
You get over
promise.
it really quick. You just hop in the hot shower, you get over it real
Ah.
quick.
Just
I
go
did it
outside,
years
get really
ago when it
hot
was popular.
first. Go get really hot first outside, and then it's gonna feel all
Just
good.
do it. Have my
Oh my
kids do it.
goodness.
Okay.
Go and do a diaper change.
That's what changing
But
that.
I think after I watched probably about 30 minutes of it, and I started to kind of be really nitpicky about, the betrayal of my mom. And I was just kind of like, she wouldn't have done that.
No,
That's not how she would have said it or anything like that. So I feel like because I lived with my mom day in and day out, I definitely was more critical of her portrayal of my mom than Joey's portrayal of me.
So if you had it to do over and you were in control, who would you cast as you?
Honestly, I feel like Joey did a really good job. I always thought maybe Millie Bobby Brown. I always liked her. So I definitely, I think that Joey though did a really good job. And I mean, it's one of those things. It's kind of like whenever you look at a show or a film and you're like, I can't see anybody else playing that character.
Once you see
You
it,
know,
yeah,
once
it's
you
hard
see
to unsee it.
the visual, you can't see anybody else do it. So.
I understand. Well, thank you. Go be with Aurora. I love
Thank
hearing her.
you.
Oh, the feet. Don't you just love the feet?
No, it's so squishy.
No, I just, oh my gosh. I used to just like sniff all my baby's feet and like kiss them and like there's
Baby, everything is cute, but unfortunately, we still know who her parents are.
This is ridiculous. I'm
so
really
soft. And I always said I was going to like do craft. I craft a lot, DIY. So I wanted to do something with the baby's feet. I said this with every baby. And then of course, all of them got big. And now my 8-year-old, his feet are like huge. And I'm like, oh, I never did anything with the baby feet. Like, because you can't get that back. And that's the thing. Like you'll see when she gets older, you miss the baby feet so much.
I know. I want to get, I have a few tattoos on me. But I want to get something to represent her. My cousin is a professional tattoo artist and he's done all of my tattoos. So I want to get something to represent her. And I was thinking maybe the feet. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I just found this insanely beautiful artistic tattoo artist online. That's something totally different, but fine lines. I'm going to send it to you. I know you want your cousin to do it, but this person is like, I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like getting the essence of the person without like it being their face or it being like their exact foot. It's like an outline. She puts it into flowers kind of. It's really cool.
Oh, that sounds like something I'd be interested in.
Yeah. I'd never seen it before. So
yeah,
I'm guessing she would do it for you.
Send me the link.
Okay, my friend. Thank you for taking the time away from your baby to do this. And I look forward to that whiskey sour video. Doing the ice bucket challenge. We're going on vacation together. I mean, we have lots to do in the future. I'm getting you on Dancing with the Stars, although you can get yourself on Dancing with the Stars, but I'm just going to advocate for you. We have lots to do.
Can't wait. Thank you
And
so
you
much
have
for
lots to
having
do.
me.
Oh my gosh, thank you. You have a whole life ahead of you. And, you know, things can only define you as much as you let them define you. And it looks like you're really taking that step towards making your own world with your own man, with your own baby, and with your own power inside. So
thank you so much.
Thank you. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
With PayPal, I can pay now or pay in full. No interest and no fees. Now feast your ears on this prime cut musical meat. You can pay your own way. Don't you? PayPal.
Subject to approval, eligibility varies. Learn more at paypal.com/payinfull.
Hey, it's Tori spelling. If you remember blow up chairs, folding notes into triangles, or taking quizzes in the back of a teen magazine, your skin might be ready for retinol. Neutrogena Retinol Regenerating Cream is designed to reverse 7 years of visible skin aging in one jar. It's powered by an accelerated retinol complex that smooths fine lines, evens tone, and visibly renews skin texture. Listen, if you've ever yelled, "Get off the phone, I'm trying to use the internet," it may be time for Neutrogena Retinol Regenerating Cream.
Lincoln Tech provides career.
Game comes to New York.
That was so infuriating at the end there.
All right.
It truly was. First of all, do they not understand based on, you know, events that happened? It was loosely based on. There's such a thing called dramatic license.
Yeah,
And that,
totally. Yeah, they dramatized it.
yeah,
Oh, Starlight's gone. Bye, Starlight.
Night Starlight. Yeah, there's such a thing as they did ham up intentionally because that's what it was. It was a drama movie, and it was based on events, but it wasn't supposed to be a factual documentary where you have to have all the evidence and the facts, and it has to be, you know, fact checked, etc., etc. So to nitpick away at that, and then it's like they went into the minutia, and they were very, very pedantic about the smallest of details. Oh, she didn't have guinea pigs; she had cats. So what? She didn't have guinea pigs; she had cats. But the minute she left that house that night with Nick, she left those cats. She opened the door and let them out, and they were house cats. That's how much she cared about the so-called cats. So why is she bothered about whether they were guinea pigs or cats in the movie if she weren't even bothered about the cats in her own real life? In real life. And she's like,
She doesn't actually care, yeah.
She doesn't care. And the fact that Chrissy's sitting there saying, oh yeah, and that wasn't true, and that, you were not there. You were not there. You were not present. You were not a presence in her life. And the only reason you're so mad and irked and upset with the production crew and the people that produced it and directed it is because you didn't get a cut monetarily. You were not, you know, they didn't. She never got a paycheck out of it. So that's one of the reasons she's pissed at it. It's just so transparent and see-through. It pisses me off. And like they're like, and then Gypsy's like, they essentially did in the act, right? One thing they did do in the act is portray her mother as being incredibly psychologically controlling and abusive, right? And then Gypsy's sitting saying, my mum wouldn't have done those things. My mum wouldn't have spoke like that. Well, that was the whole point of the movie, was the most important character being the mother, because it was about quote unquote Munchausen's by proxy and how her mum treated her. So surely if her mother in a really bad light, which that did in my opinion, wouldn't that be to Gypsy's advantage? So why is she turning around now and saying, no, my mum wouldn't have done those things or said those things? It's completely, these people are so fucking dumb. It boggles my mind. Like, it's a movie. It's not based on factual events.
Yeah.
It's a good story. It's a shit movie in my opinion. I didn't like it, and I never bought it I never ever bought Gypsy Rose's story for the start. But like, jeez, like Christy going off and on and on and on about everything that was wrong with the act, but it's, you know, and essentially because she never got a paycheck out of it. Oh my days. Even we're like, yeah, and they got the neighbour wrong. Sorry, her name was Aaliyah, not Lacey. Yeah, that's to protect the individuals they change the names of characters and these things to protect the identity of the people that are real, like in real life, if they're still alive and living. She clearly has. I mean, I know nothing about Hollywood or that, but I know enough to know this is how they make movies, and this is like the dramatic licensing and stuff. That's how it works. And 9 times out of 10, these types of movies aren't based on hard facts and evidence. Jesus, it's just so weird. And then at the end, she's like talking about baby's feet, and Gypsy instantly says, Gypsy is like do you know what she would be if she was an animal in the animal kingdom? She would be a mimic octopus, because mimic octopus can mimic anything that they come across. So if they come across a rock, they can blend in, and they've got like they can blend their skin to look like, I don't know, a piece of kelp or I don't know, a rock or whatever. That's essentially what Gypsy is, because she has no identity or any sense of self, right? So when Tori Spelling, or is that her name? Yeah, Tori Spelling, when she's going on about, oh, I loved my baby's feet, I loved kissing and sniffing, smelling my baby's feet or whatever, Gypsy then goes, well, yeah, I think I might get a tattoo. Maybe I'll get the feet. It's like, yeah, because she just said something about this. There's not an original thought in that idiot's head.
Yeah.
There is true. I'm sorry, but the end of that really fucked me off. And it was so fake. I hate it. You know when people are being disingenuous. It was so obvious. Oh, I mean, she's not much an actor. That.
No,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, definitely not.
It totally sounded all wrong. Sniffing her baby's feet. Like, I know it's not I know I'm not implying it's a bad thing, or you know, I'm not saying anything. It's just the way she said it. It was just weird. Yeah, it pissed me off as well, Sheila. It really did at the end there. And I know that the main gripe with Christy would have been because she never got any cash out of it. Because let's face it, that's all she's around for. Because she wasn't around when Dee Dee was alive. You know, she likes to say in retrospect that, yeah, oh, we offered them to come here and yeah, we kept in contact. But that's not, the facts don't line up with your telling of, you know, the facts beg to differ. I don't know. That was just such a dumb interview. Let's meet up in real life. Let's bake and make fucking cake. What the hell? Oh my days. I'm sorry, guys. That just was really irritating at the end. Oh. It's so sad. It is. It's so sad when you think of Dee Dee as well. So she didn't like the way that Patricia Arquette portrayed Dee Dee. But actually, the way that Patricia Arquette portrayed Dee Dee was essentially exactly what you're telling us that your mother did to you. All of that was in the movie. Bar the chain into the... I can't remember if she was chained to the bed in the movie. But I know that, you know, I don't believe that actually happened in real life anyway. Bloody lunatics being glorified, and they're sorry. Yeah, she is very fake, Kathleen. Very fake. She said Nick and Dee Dee were correct and her done nothing wrong. Even Nick's character wasn't like, look, the movie wasn't meant to be a realistic portrayal or depiction of what actually happened. That's not what it was about. It was probably most people, they make movies because they're creative, they're artistic, but it's an income, isn't it? It's an industry thing, but they did not delve into the next character enough for you to get a good handle. Like the portrayal of the autism, for example, you wouldn't have been able to tell what type of you would not, if you did not know that Nicholas had autism in that movie, you would have just thought that guy's a weirdo. So they never really even portrayed the autism correctly. Am I mad? No, because it's not meant to be a true story. Well, it is and it isn't. Yes, Maisie. Yes, Maisie. It's finished now. Okay. Come here. Come here. Come on, get a cuddle. Come on, chatterbox. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Chatty Cathy. Yeah. You're a chatty pussycat. You're going to keep mummy up all night, are you? Yeah, okay. Yeah. A video, Miss Anonymous says, a video just surfaced of Gypsy getting heckled on Bourbon Street. Wow, that would be interesting. That would be really interesting. Did you hear that, Haiti? You're a happy cat now. Okay. I don't have any control. So I'm sure Haiti would love to see it. Yeah, Tori is only someone because of her dad. And I don't think her dad was very didn't they have an argument or a falling out or something? They portrayed Nick horribly in the act, yeah. GRB took that chaining to the bed story from the Turpin Children, yes. That's right, Megsy. You're right. It's on YouTube. What is it? It's on YouTuber Headlines. Okay. Is that a channel? I don't know. I think she's sleeping. I'm not sure. Haiti, are you awake? Miss Joyless. Miss Joyless. I don't know. I think she may have fallen asleep again. Thank you. I appreciate that chat. Thank you. Yeah, she's really tired. She's been up for over a day. She really needs to sleep. So she wanted. Yeah. Hello. Welcome back.
Hi.
Right. Someone in the chat said that there's a video surfaced of Gypsy being heckled on Bourbon Street. And it's on, I think it's on a channel called YouTuber Headlines, but I don't know if...
Oh, I've seen that channel before.
Yeah, apparently there's a video of Gypsy being heckled.
Oh, really? Oh, I gotta find that. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I definitely gotta find that. Let's see.
I'm surprised Maisie didn't wake you up.
I hope that's true. Let's see. I mean, not that I want her to be heckled, but you know what I mean. So
No, I know.
Entertaining to say the least. YouTuber. Oh, wow, my caps is on. Oh, well. Yeah, okay. All right, let's watch it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I'm excited. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's
Oh, that reminds me,
messier
I still
than
have to post
ever.
this.
From getting called a blank by people on the street and running into a bar to
Oh.
hide to cameras follow time. This drama is nonstop. Whispers that time. Buckle up because this video. Before we get into the latest, you missed it. Billboard in New Orleans, off parole, and featured pictures that the creators put together.
I don't want to play the whole video, obviously. I don't want to like take it away from her. I just want to see that one part. You know, I want people to still go to her thing and watch it. I don't want to take views away from her, you know.
There are some of the pictures. I think she was picking a friend up that evening, and her friend Bree were on live pass by the building. A friend up that Gypsy was out celebrating with friends. I think she was picking a friend up that evening, and they happened to pass by the billboard truck. Both Gypsy and her friend Bree were on live when they
happened to as a blatant lie. They looked out for that thing. Okay.
spotted the mobile billboard, and their reactions were intense. The two started screaming, F this, F the haters, right there on camera. They were filming themselves. Gypsy even yelled, F you, directly to the driver of the truck and flipped them off. I covered the reactions in a previous video. I'll link it here if you want to go check that out next. Gypsy posted on TikTok that freedom tastes sweet. This weekend, I celebrated a huge milestone, officially being off parole. After years of restrictions and learning to rebuild my life, I finally had the chance to sow my wild oats, as they say, and experience a little of the freedom I missed out on in my 20s. New Orleans, the French Quarter, a classic night out with friends. It was loud, it was wild, it was a little messy, and it was exactly what I needed. Being able to speak freely, laugh loudly, and just to be in the moment without looking over my shoulder was liberating in every way.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Unfortunately, not everyone wants to see people move forward, despite online trolls doing their best to ruin the weekend from behind a screen and beyond. They couldn't take away the joy we felt, but I won't ignore how serious the issue is. Cyberbullying is dangerously widespread, and when hate spills over into real-world harassment, it becomes more than just online drama. It becomes a threat to safety. That is not okay, and no one should have to fear living life because others can't separate the internet from reality. This weekend wasn't just a party, it was a symbol of freedom, growth, and reclaiming life on my terms. I lived a moment I had been denied for far too long, and yes, I was a little wild and I'm proud of it. Bucket list, French Quarter night out complete. Here's to more milestones, more healing, and no apologies for living. And then she did hashtag freedom feels good, no more parole, cyberbullying, awareness, out about the mobile billboard incident, and saying the creators who organized it went. Either way, the situation has
spent the weekend celebrating a new way till you see what they did.
There's a billboard protesting Gypsy. Some form of bullying.
Oh, that was scary.
What a peaceful.
Oh, potato.
This is.
Braille, what's
It is
she was
our
saying?
right under the U.S. Constitution to peacefully protest.
Because while I believe accountability and public awareness is really important,
there's a video that played off parole.
So there's no actual proof that she was heckled on Bourbon Street. That was just like that's just the video that she posted of people like someone yelling in the background or whatever.
I don't know unless it's further on. I don't have a timestamp, so we'd have to go through.
All right, we'll keep trying. Let's see.
Responsibility or shame of getting playing clips of her mugshot. That's the paradox of the narcissist.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard is back in the headlines, and this time it's messier than ever. From getting called a blank by people on the street and running into a bar to hide to cameras following her every move. Wild rumors that the whole thing might have been staged for Lifetime. This drama is nonstop. We've got creators calling it bullying, others calling it a protest, and even whispers that Gypsy's reaction was filmed on purpose for Lifetime. Buckle up because this video breaks down every jaw-dropping moment. Let's get into it. Before we get into the latest Billboard drama, here's a quick recap of everything that went down in case you missed it. A group of TikTok creators pulled money to rent a mobile digital billboard in New Orleans, warning the locals that Gypsy Rose Blanchard, a convicted felon, was off parole and in the area. The billboard truck ran from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and featured pictures of Gypsy, her boyfriend Ken, and their daughter, as well as a video montage that the creators put together. Some of the pictures also included her mother. Gypsy was out celebrating with friends. I think she was picking a friend up that evening, and they happened to pass by the billboard truck. Both Gypsy and her friend Bree were on live when they spotted the mobile billboard, and their reactions were intense. The two started screaming, F this, F the haters, right there on camera. They were filming themselves. Gypsy even yelled, F you, directly to the driver of the truck and flipped them off. I covered the reactions in a previous video. I'll link it here if you want to go check that out next. Gypsy posted on TikTok that freedom tastes sweet. This weekend, I celebrated a huge milestone, officially being off parole. After years of restrictions and learning to rebuild my life, I finally had the chance to sow my wild oats, as they say, and experience a little of the freedom I missed out on in my 20s. New Orleans, the French Quarter, a classic night out with friends. It was loud, wild, it was a little messy, and it was exactly what I needed. Being able to speak freely, laugh loudly.
Plastic knife.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit. Tigers are cool. Said maybe a bit clickbaity, and I think maybe. I don't know. I think you'd have to screen the video, like, because it's too long to like try and on a live to go through it. I think, you know. But apparently they said that she ran into a bar and she was being called a something word. I can't remember what they said. She said people were calling Gypsy a murderer to her face in the street. Oh, well, it is the truth. So, yeah. Anyway, do you want to watch any more of this, or do you want to just close up the stream now?
We can stay for a few more minutes.
Because we're not very far in. I don't know if you can just, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know. I definitely want to see if we can find it.
That's right. That's right.
Online trolls doing their best to ruin the weekend. I won't ignore how serious the issue is. Cyberbullying is dangerous.
I felt like I was more than 2 minutes in. Damn, I can't believe it's only like 3 minutes in. I felt like I was way more than that. That's crazy.
Seriously, watched on would have to on it went too far, and others are defending the move. Some people are calling it a.
I wonder if this is that girl Renee on TikTok. Oh, voice is kind of similar.
I don't know.
Now I'm gonna have to figure this out. No, I don't really care, but yeah, let's see.
I think we
Either
should.
way.
What do you say?
I think we should go through it, and you could probably just do a video on it and upload it. If you find the part, obviously you can use it as transformative. Obviously.
Yeah.
And do it that way, because it's quite a lengthy video, and we don't know where it is. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I doubt that that's even in here, because I feel like we've seen everything that there is. Oh, wait, I want to watch the fancy part. Let's watch fancy.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
Order.
So I want to explain to you all who are calling this some form of bullying what a peaceful protest is, because that's what this is. It is our right under the U.S. Constitution to peacefully protest.
Because while I believe accountability and public awareness is really important, I also know how fast the line between justice and bullying can get blurred.
There's a video that plays on the moving billboard purchased in protest of Gypsy Rose Blanchard being off parole.
Watch me compulsion, in my opinion, is so strong that it overrides any sense.
Liam.
April says 1606. I'm not sure if that's the timestamp.
You said 1606?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's maybe the timestamp she's referring to. Thank you, April, if that's the timestamp.
Yeah, thank you. I can't see the chat right now, but thank you so much.
Gypsy, Ken, and her friends. They were out on Bourbon Street, and the camera crew was following them around, and we have pictures to prove it. This is Gypsy's friend, Sheena. She was petting this horse. Now, Sheena is the one who said she has liver disease. Well, she was riding around on this motorized scooter. Here's a picture of Gypsy, Ken, and Bree, and here's a camera guy behind them. And I don't have proof of this, but I heard they had a bodyguard with them that night. So this guy in the front could have been the bodyguard that I heard about. But again, I don't have proof if that's true or not. That's just something I heard. Some people are speculating that they are filming another season of Life After Lockup, Gypsy Rose. Other people are saying maybe TMZ was following them around. But if TMZ was following them around, they would have already posted the video by now, right? I mean, they did immediately post the karaoke video. And here's where the situation gets even messier. Some people are claiming that Gypsy only filmed her dramatic reaction to the mobile billboard so Lifetime could use it for the show. Others are saying the entire billboard stunt was planned for the show, but Gypsy wasn't told ahead of time so that they could capture her authentic response. And of course, there are other people saying all of this, every bit of it, is orchestrated drama for Lifetime content. What are your thoughts on this? Was all of this real, or is it just reality TV in the making? Now, I've heard Chrissy, Gypsy, and others in their circle complain that content creators use them for content and feed off their reactions. But now, look who's getting content from creators. Let's be real. Would Gypsy even have a show or be filming another season if all of this drama wasn't happening online? And Lifetime always uses a ton of clips from TikTok creators on Gypsy's show. If creators weren't constantly making videos, if there wasn't controversy and buzz surrounding her every move, would there even be enough public interest to keep a show going? So Gypsy and her inner circle say that content creators profit off her story, but now those creators are the ones providing the drama and attention that fuels her storyline and possibly keeping her show going. This situation is messy, chaotic, and packed with drama from every angle. Do you think all of this was staged for the Lifetime show, or is Gypsy just caught in nonstop drama? And what do you think about Gypsy being heckled on the street? Do you think the creators who organized the mobile billboard went too far? Do you think it was bullying, or do you support them? Let me know what you think about everything in the comments. Thanks for watching YouTuber Headlines. Until next time.
Interesting.
Are you Dance Moms? That's like how that just automatically comes on.
Outside.
Oops. Told you guys that's my favorite show. Well, it's not my favorite show, but it's one of my favorite shows.
Oh, Dance Moms.
What?
Dance Moms.
Yeah, Dance Moms.
Yeah,
so
I
so good. You never really watched it, right?
Yeah, I used to watch it a lot, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it was my mum that got me into watching it.
Oh.
I thought, what the hell is this nonsense? And then, just because, you know, it's not my usual sort of thing I would watch. And then it was like, obviously you watch it because of Abby Lee Miller, because she's mental.
Yeah, totally.
If Fancy was a dance teacher, that's how she'd be. Your face unlocked a new phobia. Even jump scares want royalties.
I made a bunch of these and I didn't put out any of them a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what I was waiting for, but I figured I would just share some now. Really quick. Why not, right?
Why not?
That's what I always say. Why not? How funny is that, though?
Oh. Have you drifted off again, Miss Charlotte?
No, I'm here.
I'm waiting on the next one coming up. But
I know, yeah, I'm getting it. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I actually can't find it. That's the problem. I can't fucking find it. Where is it? Wait, hold on. Hold, please. There we go. Okay. You got me why do I have that song White Girl Wasted stuck in my head?
I don't know. That happens to me all the time with different songs. They just
Here it is. Okay,
pop
I got it.
head, and then you can't get them out.
Yeah. So, you didn't glow down. You plummeted into the crust of the earth. Oh, you can't see the rest of it. Wah! That's annoying. I don't even remember what it says, and I can't tell you right now because I'd have to look at it. Not on here. Listen, you know what picture this is? I don't know if I have this real picture. I have it saved, but I don't know if I have it saved to my computer. It's the one where she's on a live stream, live streaming her show, and I don't know, she just made this awful face, and I took a screenshot, and the screenshot kind of like went everywhere. I'm pretty sure Morbid even used the screenshot as his thumbnail. Like, it was like everywhere. I don't know where. It was funny though. If you saw the picture, you'd know exactly what I was talking about.
I think it might be on your phone. I don't remember.
No, it's definitely on my phone. Yeah, it's definitely on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah,
It would take way too long to find it. Scientists study your face to prove trauma can be hereditary. Fucked up.
Weird. Is it Cha Odo in the chat? I actually live in the Midlands, so it's even hotter down here than it is up in Scotland. It wasn't through choice, by the way. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's been a lot hotter down here. Like it was 80 something in my apartment earlier. So I'd actually much rather be in Scotland at the moment. Because it's been murder down here. Absolute nightmare. And I'm very far inland, so yeah. No coast to cool down at. Yeah. Yeah, because like on like Edinburgh and Fife are on the opposite side of Glasgow, so it's like East Coast, West Coast, but they're near the coast. So being this far inland, it's not. I don't like it. There's no escape. There's no escape from the heat. But I am glad that it's starting to get cooler, and I hope it continues to go that well, because it's been horrific. It's been really awful. Yeah, and it's not. In the UK, we're not used to these temperatures, this weather. It'll go from being in the 50s to like 80s for a few days, 90s, and then back down. It's just bizarre. So, yeah. But it's been brutal. Definitely going to invest in aircon. I'm just talking to somebody in the chat misbehaving. Someone from Glasgow. Up in Glasgow. A fellow brethren, I guess, or a fellow kinsman. I don't know. Sheena and Ivory Rose Wild are new besties. Oh dear.
Oh god. Oh dear. Find my mouse. You know what? Isn't that annoying? Like when you can't find your mouse on the screen. There it is. You know what I'm talking about?
Say that again. I'm reading the chat.
Find your mouse on the screen.
Oh yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah, that just happened. I found it though. No worries.
It's been 90s and humid. Here we have a reprieve today in Pennsylvania. Rain and cooler. I feel for you. Yeah, that's the thing. I wish we had AC, like air conditioning units built into the houses here. And I think that if the summers in the UK continue along this, I think people will start investing, whether it's portable air conditioning units or, I don't know, proper air conditioning systems. We've never needed it. Yeah, we've never ever needed aircon. But this is next level. This it's just ridiculous. And we don't have screen doors on our doors here either. So, it's difficult trying to create a through draft. Thunderstorms are about to... Yeah, I wish we were having thunderstorms because it does 110, Chris. Oh my days. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as a Scottish person, I'm not built for those kind of temperatures. Oh dear. It seems to is yeah. I don't know. I've never heard this term before, but my friend sent me this. It was like a graphic image, and it said a deadly no wait a minute. It said a deadly heat dome will be encompassing the whole of Europe over the next few days, and I thought to myself, what the hell is a heat dome? I've heard of a heat wave, but I've never heard of a heat dome. So it's like they're inventing new weather terms all the time, meteorological terms. It's just bizarre. No, seriously. Do you know you can get something called thunder snow? What the hell? Exactly. What is thunder snow? It's bizarre.
What is it?
I don't know. I think it's thunder whilst it's snowing. Thunder snow. Honestly, some of these new meteorological terms that they've invented or they've created in the last few years are completely bizarre. Yeah, it will be cold in Australia because you guys are. Yeah, it's winter there. Yeah, they're just trying to confuse us with all their nonsense. What the hell is a heat dome? Deadly heat dome sweeps Europe. And then it shows you a map, and I'm like, oh, great. Especially the deadly part, thanks. This is why I don't watch the news. It just keeps you in a perpetual state of PTSD even. Now I'm getting tired. Yeah, I like the winter as well. Yeah, thunder snow. Like there's so many new weird terms like meteorologically. It's so bizarre. Yeah. Don't know if I've ever had a heat storm. Heat dome is a weather phenomenon consisting of extreme heat that is caused when the atmosphere traps hot air as if bounded by a lid or a cap. Oh wow. Thank you, Miss Anonymous. I appreciate that. Yeah, they essentially stink well baked potato.
Potato. Oh man, my contact is driving me crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, Pickle. Pickle says I've never seen thunder snow, but I have been thunderstruck. That's funny.
Let's have a look here.
Domes happen with strong high pressure atmospheric conditions, remain stationary for an unusual amount of time, preventing convection and precipitation and keeping hot air trapped within can't see the last word, a region. You're a weather nerd. Yeah, my ex was like that. He always had to check the weather all the time. I don't know if it's because he had bikes, super bikes. Because in Scotland, there's no point in having a super bike because it rains so much.
Ew, that sucks.
It does. Hi, misbehaving.
Hey, what up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah, how are you? How long have you been back there? Hopefully not long.
No, not long at all.
Okay.
No, I just got home a little bit ago. I had a long day. The heat's killing me. I don't know how hot we got today, but yesterday it was 117. So
bloody hell.
Yeah, but we have air conditioning, so.
I know, but that's still hot. That's still really hot.
Yeah, because I drive to different medical facilities, so it's like getting in and out of the cars. That's the hard part, but.
Yeah. I can imagine. Well, I mean, the hottest place I've ever been was, I was thinking it was Tunisia or Portugal, and it was like 100. But I was on holiday, and I was near the beach, and there was a pool. So essentially, you know, and I think that the villa had aircon in it as well, air conditioning. So it wasn't that bad. But I wouldn't like to. Yeah, no.
I just need like a mister over me at all times, and I'd be good.
Yeah, definitely.
So what I missed today, guys? Anything?
I don't know. There's been a lot. There's a lot.
You don't have resting face.
You have. Please don't zoom in face.
That's
That is
cute.
funny. It's really funny. We just. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just wondering what I missed today.
Well, I was on Casey did a TikTok live this morning. It would have been afternoon for me. And I can't remember the whole live. But there were quite a few people on. Yeah. No, it was actually quite good. There was some good conversations. It's just that there was a lot going on. A lot of different things being discussed, and then I think Starlight went live, but I had to go to sleep because I had been awake for 23 hours. Maisie, come on.
Yeah, I listened to part of that when I was driving and part of Cases, but not the full one, so.
Yeah, so I missed that, unfortunately, and then I woke up and then I saw that Case was live, and so I watched a bit of that, and then Hattie's gone live, so Hattie hasn't actually slept in over a day.
Yep, that's true.
Who, Case?
No, Hattie. She hasn't slept.
Why?
Well,
hi, Ladybug.
Hi, Ladybug.
Hi, Ladybug.
No, I said why, Ladybug.
Oh, sorry.
There is someone named Ladybug. That's what I thought she was
Oh,
talking
is there? No, I'm asking you. You need to get some sleep, Mama. You're gonna make yourself sick.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I just came up to say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. I put the bingo up like 2 more times, I think.
Oh, you rocket life.
I put it in my video today at the end. So I had a couple people comment saying that they just bought it. So hopefully they actually did.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, sales are still low, so I'll give it a couple more days and then decide what to do with that. But,
yeah. All right.
Anyway.
It sucks because it was such a cute idea. I wish we could like see it to fruition, you know.
I know. Yeah, I was looking forward to it, but you know, at least I know how to do it now. Yeah. So learning curve. But hopefully it'll pick up. I don't know. I mean, she's so predictable. So many things could have been crossed off already if people are, you know, with the people that are playing. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see that.
Can I ask who came up there? Can't see because of the. Oh, it's misbehaving. Cha or Sha. I don't know if it's Cha or Sha Odo. Sha Odo or Sha Odo. Misbehaving did some bingo cards. A lot of bingo cards. Sha, thank you.
1,200.
Sha. 1,275. All different. No two are the same.
That's so crazy.
Charlene.
Yeah.
My friends used to say Char because it's Charlotte, so they would just say Char. CHAR. So I thank you. I understand. Makes sense. Yeah, the bingo cards. You did over how many? How many did you make?
1,275.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. I am old, Nene.
She probably isn't.
I am. I just had a big birthday, and I'm like, holy hell, where did that come from?
I know, it's weird. It's like every year the time gets faster and the years going so much quicker. It's scary.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because I look back and I remember when I was younger and my dad turned, a certain age, and I was like, gosh, she's old.
Yeah, I know. It's weird how that happens, right?
You know you're that.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, when did that sneak up on me? But
someone asked about the bingo. Let me have a look. I'll have a look.
Yeah, Sheila, a few people have bought it. I'm hoping for more sales because I want it to be
okay.
A sizable donation. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Stinkbug Potato says, can someone explain kind of how the bingo cards work? So can you explain that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the game started. KT, you don't mind, do I? Do you?
Like
taking over? You're sleeping. Oh, honey. I'll make it quick so we can let you go take a nap. Basically, I created Gypsy Gone Wild off parole bingo. So the game started the night she got off bingo, and I made a bunch of cards, and they're all 7x7. So there's 49 boxes. And it's all just weird, crazy shit that Gypsy would do. So, but the whole mission behind it was to raise money for different kinds of charities, not NIC specific, but related to people with disabilities that get caught up in the legal system. Like, for example, I really want to start working on NIC's law, which will make you have to have an advocate in an interrogation room type thing. It's all charities kind of related to mental health awareness and their rights legally, that type of thing. So basically you just play bingo, and you either have to get, what did you call it, Haiti? A round robin or an X on the card. And whoever wins bingo gets to choose one of the charities on the list. And the donation of all the proceeds go to the charity of your choice in your name. So I just thought it'd be fun because everyone was like talking about bingo for the longest time, just joking around. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it and raise money for charity. So
yeah, it's cool. I mean, is it on a website or?
Oh,
can you share it? Or, yeah.
If you go to my YouTube page, which I never do anything on, all the information is under my posts. So you can see a sample card, which is all jumbled up. I mean, the actual cards have real things. I just jumbled it. But as a sample card, it has all the game rules. It shows the breakdown of, if you buy one card for $3.50, it breaks down the platform fees, so you know exactly how much of that is going to charity. Has a list of the charities. So, and yeah, I'm misbehaving. Have to find the link. Or you can go to Gypsy Gone Wild bingo.gumroad.com. That's where they're being sold.
Excuse me. If you put the link in the back chat, I could probably put it in the main chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, poor baby. We need to let her go sleep.
I know she does. She needs
listening.
Yeah, that's fine. You're so cute. You need sleep.
Yes,
I'm changing the picture. Hold on. Oh, please.
Gosh,
I
I'm
don't know
trying
which
to
ones
copy
I
this.
already showed and which ones I didn't, but close enough. Oh, it's the same one.
Are you making these right now?
No. Well, there's loads. Like, AI is so much fun.
All right, I put
Okay. Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks,
I
Apple.
guess no one else is gonna be coming up, so I could oh, where is it? You put it in the chat. I don't see a link.
Back chat.
Oh, the back chat. Okay.
Oh, Apple
Gotcha.
put it up.
Night.
Okay.
Thanks, lady.
Oh,
Night, Shah. Sleep well.
Yeah, get some sleep. You're gonna sleep for like 24 hours.
I wish. Yeah, I don't see it in the regular chat though. I was gonna pin it for you.
I've put it in. I've put I posted the link.
Road. And then my
There's someone
YouTube
named
link
Mike
is back there
Stanfield,
too.
Mike Sutherland. I thought it was a Mike Stanfield in the chat. Mike Sutherland. Yeah.
Okay. Copy link. And if you want to go to Misbehaving's channel, hold on one moment.
Thanks, Apple. Yeah, under posts, it'll have all the rules. And I mean, this is the first time I've done this. I'm being fully transparent. I've offered account info to a couple different creators so everyone can see, you know, where all the money is going. There's nothing shady going on. It's just for a good cause. But yeah, if you go to my YouTube page under posts, it has game rules and all that. And if there's anything I missed, just call me out, ask me, you know. So
Yeah, I'll make a post as well. I haven't been uploading content for a while, just because I got a bit. Just I don't know. You sometimes guess I'm a bit. I don't know why I'm a bit burnt out, but I don't know. Just being on the panel, like being on panel every other night, it's too
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To try and do your YouTube channel at the same time, it's just too much for me. So I haven't really been uploading content, but I will when I feel like it, I guess.
No, I get it, because there's been times where things happen and I'm like, oh, I need to make a video, but I don't know how because I'm old. Who said I was old again? I forgot.
I don't be
kidding. I'm not.
It's the editing thing as well. I know how to do it. I just don't really like editing at all.
That's what I need to learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then for me, it'd be like one video a month because I'm so busy with work, and it's like I don't think anyone would care to see one video a month. But sometimes I watch one of Gypsy's videos and I got all kinds of clapbacks. I'm like, I'm gonna do a commentary. I just don't know how.
Yeah, well, it's not that hard. The amount of videos that like I don't make that I think about making though is like ridiculous.
Yeah, because I was some good clapbacks, but maybe I will one day. We'll see. I have some things I'm working on behind the scenes, so maybe after those are done, I'll have more free time. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go and get something to eat and then try and maybe get more sleep. And I think Katie, you should do the same.
Yeah, I guess I'll go to sleep.
Because we've been going for 3 hours and 13 minutes. So I mean.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was longer than I was planning on going for, so it's cool.
Good. Well, we came what we did. We came to do what we did, and we did what we came to do. I don't know what I'm talking about.
We came, we conquered.
For the replay crew and the people here and in the chat now. Sorry, I was full asleep for part of it, but just shows that I stayed because I love you guys.
Aww. What were you up doing all night?
Looking for those pictures.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
we spent 4 hours. We spent 4 hours going through all these. It was interesting. It was Earth Cam, and I think it was
Okay.
and so we sat in Discord together, just the two of us, and she shared her screen. Haiti shared her screen with me, and we were looking for screenshots of it's a camera that's situated on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, and
Yeah,
so we
I
had.
started watching it myself, and then I just turned it off.
Well, we had to go through. It took us 4 hours to find the screenshots, the stills, like the frames, because you can imagine that like the camera takes a lot of like pictures, I suppose, or photos every so many seconds or minutes or whatever. And so
Yeah, and I didn't know you could go back because I thought about that too. I got tired of watching. That was the night that the truck was out. Like when it first came out, I was watching for a while, and I was like, ugh, I'm not gonna sit here all night. I didn't know you could go back though. Wow, good for you guys.
Yeah,
awesome pics too.
Yep.
Yeah, we had to go through like every single picture. That's why it took so long.
We saw some characters though. That there was a.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun as well. It was like people
doing tarot cards on the corner, and yeah, I watched for a while. I was like, and I was tripping out. I was like, just think, like this is their life. They get up and they go to the corner of Bourbon Street, whatever, and do tarot cards. Like, how cool! Like, what an awesome job. Meet people from all over the world and just see all kinds of characters and yeah, great job on that one. Oh, and Haiti, I responded to your email, but that needs to be more like a conversation, so it's pretty short.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
There was a horse walking around bouncing. It's probably, well, the police are on horse back down there, right?
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I should show that. Hey, hold on, I gotta just give me 1 minute because I gotta get it on from my phone to my laptop so I can show you.
Can you
Apple
even
knows
see
what I'm talking
straight?
about because she saw it.
Can you even see straight anymore?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. No.
It's like when I like just get too comfortable, that's when I start to fall asleep. So I'm fine right now. I have like bursts of energy.
Well, yeah, you stay up all night. I've done that too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. When I was in school, I was like, I have to get through this lecture, and I was just, like on the couch taking notes, and I fell asleep, and I woke up the next morning, and the notes literally like went down the page. Like I just passed out mid-sentence writing it. Like,
damn.
Yeah, I was laughing about that. I was so tired.
Oakley. Are you gonna wrap up or?
Yeah, I just gotta show something.
Okay.
It's so funny. You already saw it, but it's so funny. Oops. I already said that.
Wired but tired. Yeah, me too, Jamie. Even last night, I knew I had to be up at 6:30 in the morning, and I stayed up. I think Ivory Rose, Nose, and Nina were on till like 3 in the morning, and I was up for it. Like, damn it.
That's the thing. I wind up like just, I don't know, like I just wind up staying up. Like I just wind up like doing more and more things. I don't know why.
I do too. When the sun goes down, I come alive. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a night owl for sure. I've always.
Yeah, same. I know, same. Like I'd be like so tired all day, but then like when the sun comes out, it's like it's ridiculous.
The sun
goes down.
Yeah, that's what I meant when the sun goes down.
Yeah, same.
I didn't mean to do that.
The sun's starting to come up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because here at like 9 o'clock at night, I'll be talking to a friend and like, oh, I'm so tired, I gotta go to bed. I'm like, it's 9 o'clock, like it's early. Oh, I walked away. I probably lost my audio. But
no, we could hear. I could hear you. It's 4:23 a.m. and I think the sun. Well, it's starting to get light outside. So yeah.
So you're 20 hours ahead of me.
No, I can't be 20 hours ahead of you. I'm only 5 hours ahead of Haiti. And
my
my
math is off.
Tell me what time zone you're in, and I'll tell you how far behind you are.
Pacific.
Oh shit! 8 hours then. So
yeah. Where'd I get 20? I don't know. I added a 12 in there. The heat is getting to my head.
8, 7. So is it 6 in the evening? Shit, no, I can't work that out. Sorry.
It's 8 hours. 8 hours.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was trying to work.
That's not a police horse, is it?
No, it's an AI image.
Why would you ruin it already, Apple?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
That could be a painting. He's like, come on, Sheena, it's time to go home. Heaven is calling.
That's already ruined. There's no point in showing the rest of them.
I'm sorry.
I want to see.
You can show them. You can still show them.
I was thinking police horse, but he's got no badge. Do police horses wear badges? That's not.
Wait, you got to see the one Apple made. Apple, do you care if I show the one you made?
Yeah, you can show the one I made. I don't mind.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
You can show the one the horse face.
What happened? Wait. Before you change the pictures, look at her fingers on that.
Oh.
They're like all straight across, cut off.
They're like nubs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not infallible, unfortunately.
That's a beautiful horse.
I know, right? It's so pretty. You gotta watch watch her leg, her like rubber foot, her foot. Watch.
I did this one. Sorry, guys. It's just my.
Wait. Why is her foot not doing it? Wait, this is the one. Oh yeah, see her rubber foot? What the hell? Apple made this one.
I'm sorry, it's just my humor. Have you got the one of the horse?
Oh.
Do I have what?
The one that I did of the horse face planting itself. Like she zooms off and then the horse like.
Oh, I don't know. Let me see.
It should be if it's where I think you've got this. It's the one below it. The horse kind of like passes out and face plants.
I know that one was so funny. I don't think
AI can't get fingers or toes right. Yeah, Every Light. AI can't get bingo right either. Fuckers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I have that one.
I was working with ChatGPT. They're like, oh yeah, putting together a bingo game would be so easy. Let's do it.
That one's good.
2 weeks later. Oh.
Zoom.
I wish that all of Gypsy's friends wore crosses around their neck like Ken does.
Yeah, they should.
Like glasses? You wish they all wore glasses around their neck?
Crosses to ward off evil. Yeah. Ward off the demon.
She just runs right into the poor horse.
I'm gonna see that again. Oh.
It shouldn't be that funny, but it is. She loves this thing.
Because remember how drunk she got?
Oh yeah, she was wasted.
Weren't you guys saying she was faking it?
Yeah, she was faking it.
So I was a little hesitant in that you saying that. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Or whoever said it. But then she was on, what was I listening to part of on the way home? Oh, Christie's and on live today. And Sheena got on, I guess she was driving in her car and she was pretending to be drunk and it was the same pattern, everything from that night.
Oh, yeah, I already knew for a fact that she was faking it, but yeah.
Why would you do that? That's stupid.
Because she thinks she's funny. I don't know.
She really did too, because she's like, yeah, you all call and tell people I'm drunk driving, ha ha ha. Like she's laughing. I'm like that. What is funny about
She's
that?
an
Like,
odd one. I don't know what hurt. She's strange.
it's so weird.
Yeah.
Is that a life alert around her neck?
I don't know. They were. I guess not, because they were all wearing these things. I don't know.
Yeah, they were like badges. I don't know what they were like.
They
I
all
don't know.
were?
If you check our WhatsApp, Katie, I sent you the one of the horse face plant itself onto the page.
Cool. Yeah. One. I'll put it up.
This is good. I like these ones. I like the ones where she zooms away.
Oh, this is a good one. Hold on. 1 second. Hold, please.
It's
Yeah,
hot.
I agree.
Oh my days. Yeah, I bet you it's humid in Florida as well.
I can't do the humidity.
No, it's like that here. I don't know why Britain has. It's always oh look.
They're so funny.
She's pulling wheelies.
Microphone.
She's pulling
Oh.
wheelies.
That's a good point. Wait, did you say that they were all wearing the same thing?
It's all wearing the same necklace.
Okay,
yeah.
so Rachel just said it's probably a microphone, and they do that on reality shows, like when they're on that island or whatever.
Yeah.
They all have like some little necklace on that's actually a microphone.
Oh, I mean, maybe. I mean, it was a pretty big necklace, so I don't know, but maybe.
Yeah, it's probably a mic.
It's
I
possible.
wonder, like, if that was just TMZ or if Gypsy like paid people to be there to feel important.
I don't know. I have theories, but I don't have any basis.
You don't think it was Lifetime, though, do you?
Oh, well, I don't know, because I did see a producer walking around with an earpiece, headphones, and a lapel mic. And then directly behind them, there was a man with a boom mic. And then he had a large...
but
No, I'm
TMZ,
not saying...
TMZ has all that, right?
No, these weren't long lens cameras that the Paps use. These were like proper like filming, like cameras you would use to film. So like it could have been the local news, it could have been a news station that weren't. It could have been something that was completely unrelated to Gypsy. They could have been just filming there. Like it could have been somebody making a documentary. Excuse me, it could have been anything, you know.
This is the first one I did. This is the very first one I did.
That's brilliant, because it looks like she's doing a wheelie.
Yeah. But I wrote to make her spiral out of control. That's what I wrote. Out of control.
Not a wheelie, sorry, a donut, like pulling donuts. I don't know if you've ever done that in a car.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Not personally, no. What kind of driver are you?
The daughter of a racer. That's a race car driver. That's all.
Look, everything's spiraling around her. She's spiraling out of control.
That's good. I like that.
Right? It's funny. I think so. Anyway.
It's clever.
Oh, what is that
Way
one?
too much. Way too much.
I like that one.
I do as well. That's actually. Do you know that's almost?
You should
like,
have a knife coming at her.
I could always do that.
Like, Gypsy, no, don't hurt me. She does look like-
those allegedly Dee Dee's like last words to her.
Yeah, and she does kind of look like Dee Dee. Although there's a problem with this.
Oh my god,
image.
no, she really does look like Dee Dee. It's weird.
Yeah, her right shoe is on.
It is a productive use of AI.
Wait, are you ready to see apples?
Oh,
I feel so bad for
know
the
how to
horse
do
though. You're not going to expect this to happen.
Right. Remember, this isn't
It just
real.
put face plants for no reason.
Yeah, it's not a real horse, guys. So don't worry about it. It's just AI.
It still makes me feel bad. Look
I know.
how beautiful its coat is. Oh my goodness.
I know, but it's.
What do you guys do? Like, I'm sorry, Sora?
He
or
just
Codex,
puts his
or-
head into the ground. What?
Oh, what do you use for that? Like Codex or Sora?
No,
Oh.
it's
He doesn't do it on. I mean, he doesn't. We don't like it's not like she wrote that. I don't know what she wrote, but it's not like she wrote like make the head horse.
No, it's
slammed
actually
into the floor. They just AI just has a mind of its own sometimes.
Yeah, that wasn't the prompts I gave it. I actually gave it completely different prompts. But when I saw it, I thought it looks like the horse is like I'm like crashing out, like face planting, because it's like I'm dead kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know, like a meme, dead, because she
yeah,
was
exactly.
So I thought, oh well, it's not that bad, but
yeah.
Don't feel, now I'm feeling bad for the non-existent AI horse.
But you guys are doing this in Chat GPT, right?
We use a few apps, and some of them are like subscription-based ones.
Yeah.
There's so many, honestly, there's so many, and I haven't really even explored half of them.
Well, I know ChatGPT.
I have so many too. It's crazy how many I have, honestly.
But ChatGPT is really good to start if you want to try that.
Okay.
It's a good place to start, but unless you pay the premium amount, and unfortunately it's $20. I think it's $20 there. It's $20.
Yeah, I paid for it. That's what I have.
Well,
and it comes with Codex and Sora, but I haven't played with them yet.
All right. Okay. Well, I use mine on my phone, so I don't know if it does come with Codex and Sora. But all you have to do
What
is
the holy fuck? Sorry.
Oh yeah, these are the ones that we found on
Yeah, these are some of the pictures from Bourbon Street. You haven't seen these yet?
Sorry. Not to body. Well, not close up like this. I think I was like trying to get my computer going. Veruca Salt is what comes to mind on the far right there. And she blows up as a blueberry.
That's funny.
Are you guys too young to know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
So of course.
It's the girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that blows up like a blueberry, and they have to go juice her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Veruca Salt.
Veruca Salt. Daddy, I want it, and I want it now.
Look, that's Gypsy. See?
I want the golden egg. Yeah.
I want the world. Yeah. Give it to me.
Yeah. Give it to me now.
Every week, Mum used to take us when we were kids. She would take us into the town, I guess you would say, and she would take us to a bookshop, and we'd get to choose a new Roald Dahl book, because obviously Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was written by the author Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl, who was Welsh. He was Welshman, and he wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And he wrote Fantastic Mr. Fox, and he wrote The Twits, and I'm not very good at a Welsh accent, kind of. But yeah, he did a lot. He did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Twits, George's Marvelous Medicine, the James and the Giant Peach, the BFG, the Witches, which was good.
School. And I have been corrected. It was Violet that was the blueberry. Thank you, Trin.
Violet Beauregard. I don't know.
Beauregard. Yeah, her dad was the car salesman, I think. I don't remember. But anyway.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. But see, I don't see them all wearing those necklaces. Who's in the front? Is that Sheena?
That's don't. Ken. This is Sheena. And then there was
Ken. Oh, wait. No. My computer and TV are showing different things.
They do. That's why I was looking at the TV, because usually the TV's ahead of my phone. There's a delay. Actually, this time my phone is ahead of the TV, because now I'm going to see a picture. Yeah. So that's Sheena. And then there was a younger lady with her who had, I don't know if she's any relation to Sheena, and she had the same, I don't know what you would call it, like
those are beads, and it looks like beads with like a pendant, like a pen on it.
Yeah.
I wonder what it says. Can you zoom in on that?
I don't think the image is that good that we could try.
No, I can't. I wish I could. I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't on my laptop anyway. But it's not clear enough on my phone, regardless. Look, a camera guy. See.
Yeah,
that's not a mic though. But remember, TMZ was outside of the courthouse, and they had the same cameras.
True, but it's the other guy. It's not so much this guy. It's another guy that's standing behind a woman that's got an earpiece in, and she has like head like over the head. You know what do you call them? The headphones that go over ear.
Yeah, she has a little lapel on.
Yep, she has a lapel mic on.
All
and
that
she
jazz.
Yeah, she looks like a producer, but they could have
Yeah,
been
she
there.
does look like a producer.
Yeah, but I mean, like I say, it's a famous place, isn't it? And it could have been nothing to do with Gypsy, for all we know. Do you know what I'm saying? It could be any. We can
They could have like
seen
the truck
right behind her, though, like right with her, you know.
Well, maybe they saw the truck and saw her freak out, and they're like, "What is this? Let's
see this lady.
follow."
See the little blonde lady.
The lady in the white shirt.
I thought I had one closer up.
The one with the blonde hair that's wearing the high ponytail. Well, the guy behind her's got a massive boom mic.
Oh, I do. I knew I did.
TMZ do
It's
not
covered in
use
beads.
No, that's actually a backpack that he's wearing as a pouch, and inside it, it's the camera equipment that's being protected because it had been raining. So if you study the photos, you can see inside's a bigger like camera. It's not like those. It's more like a video camera, and see the boom mic, and then inside there on the front, I don't know what you would call that, a front backpack, a front pack. Who knows?
I guess so. I guess it would be a front backpack. Yeah, that would make sense.
But I guess the plastic I thought was beads because of the reflections.
It's easy
But
to make.
Can we see pictures of the camera guys that were outside of the courthouse?
Well, yeah, we could do that, but look at this lady in the front.
Not now, but yeah. No, I see that. I used to work on set, so I understand what you're saying.
But that to me, like the guy that's following her.
I worked on 90210, guys.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, I really did.
Did you meet Tori's bloody spelling?
I did. And I actually emailed her before anyone knew that it came out because I just had a feeling. And I emailed her and I was like, I have a feeling Gypsy's bragging about interviewing with a celebrity today. Like, if it's you, don't do it. You're going to get backlash.
That's a good question, actually. Does anyone know if she did get backlash? If Tori has had backlash?
Does anyone know who this is?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I do, actually. I'm just not 100%. Wait a minute.
Anyone?
Ivory
Wild
Weeds.
guesses. What?
Ivory Rose?
Ivory Weeds.
No.
Shit, wait a minute.
See, I call her Ivory Weeds now because if you grow wild, you're a weed.
Well, the national flower of Scotland is a thistle.
It's not Melissa Moore, is it?
No, it's too heavy to be Melissa Moore.
Well, I thought maybe it's a bad angle. I have no idea. Who is that?
There's bad angles and there's just like excess. Never mind. I'm not going to be nasty. Yeah, the national flower of Scotland's a thistle, and a thistle's technically a weed. So, and the national animal of Scotland is a unicorn, and unicorns don't even exist. And then one of the most famous animals in Scotland's the Loch Ness Monster, and it doesn't exist. So, what the hell's going on here? I'm kind of being funny, like it's sardonic humor, but like seriously.
Hey.
Do you see what?
The Loch Ness Monster exists. It has been cited on numerous occasions. Is that Tori spelling like after a surgery or something?
No, look, I don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster. I'm sorry, I really don't. I mean, I'd like to think it existed, but I don't think it does. But the whole unicorn thing, like, come on now. I would love to. I'd rather believe in unicorns because they're kind of cool, especially if they have pink hair or purple hair.
Have you not seen my profile pic?
Yeah, I have, but I've always wondered what the hell it is. It's so small on sometimes when like you have so many people on the panel, it shrinks your photo, I've never really been able to have a good look at it.
It says, "Bitch, please, I'm a unicorn."
Oh wow, I like that.
I never noticed either.
And there's a high heel shoe on my head for the horn.
Ah, that's funny. I like that's really cool. Can you give us a clue, Haiti? Is it someone about the car person? Can you give us a clue? Is there?
Oh, it has something to do with Gypshit.
Oh, is that the cookie lady?
No.
No,
Extensions?
it has nothing to do with anything
Oh,
related to Gypsy.
I'm sorry. I thought you said it had something to do. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Yes, it's true. I live in my car. I can't see what's behind her though.
It looks like bags. It looks like bags.
Are you I notice your Cash App is scrolling. Do you need help paying for rent or something? Is this you?
I need help with what?
Is this
Is
you?
that me? That's me. How'd you know? Don't tell anyone.
Are you dropping a hint?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm teasing.
Wait, did anyone in the chat guess?
Oh,
Let's see.
Ash Trevino?
Yeah, it's Ash Trevino. Did somebody
Noodles
guess it?
got it.
Noodles.
Noodles.
Good job, Noodles. You went the whole night. You went the entire night.
Well done. Congratulations.
Ding, ding, ding. Mia. Oh, that'd be me on a really bad day.
I think if the Loch Ness Monster exists, it is yeah, that's what I would think it would be, a plesiosaur. Like some kind of prehistoric plesiosaur. But then why? There'd be more than one then, wouldn't they? Because they'd have to breed. So, yeah, I don't know about that. Who's Ash Trevino?
Aliens. Did
you just say who's Ash Trevino?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear the name all the time. I have no idea either, to be perfectly honest.
Oh
I'm with you on that one, Pablo.
Oh my god.
I do hear the name all the time.
She's a character. That's what she is. She's a character. She's a crazy woman. She's the inmate hopper. She's the inmate hopper.
I think you'll have to tell me more later because yeah, I'm confused. But then I'm easily confused, so yeah, don't take a lot for me to be confused. You don't know the Ash Trevino lore? No, I actually don't. She's a gypsy. Oh, as in a real gypsy though. Oh, that's amazing! That I love that. It's a spring.
Oops. I didn't mean to take it off. Wait, where'd it go? What the fuck? Okay. Right, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's really cool. I love how colorful it is.
Yeah. Sprawling out of control.
Too bad the eyes aren't crooked.
I know. You know how hard it is to get crooked eyes in ChatGPT? Like,
Yeah,
it'll make it like it never makes it the right way. It never makes it so that one goes in the one way. It'll go like the opposite way and like all crazy ways, but never the way like you want it to be.
Or one eyelid half shut. Yeah, because I fought with ChatGPT over the bingo image for that. Like, no, cross her eyes. No, don't close the eyelids.
My friend uses ChatGPT, and she tells me that when it doesn't do what she wants, like she asks like really politely, and then like it'll do it or whatever. And I told her like, oh, I do the opposite. I curse it out, and then it does what I want. It's true.
Oh wow! You know what?
I go both ways.
That's interesting. You
out of control.
Because someone said, I don't know who it was, but someone said that we should all be really quite polite and gracious to the AIs. Because, like, obviously when the singularity happens and it becomes conscious, if it's not already conscious, I don't know. But, like, it'll remember you. And, I mean, I swear at Alexa all the time. Oh, shit.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
ChatGPT doesn't remember you because I'll work on something and we'll organize it and get it all down. And then a couple hours later, I'll go back and it's, like, reworded everything. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
No,
Where
but
did you get this and this? Like,
No, but I bet you it probably does, because if you're doing it on your phone or your computer, you've probably got a built-in camera and a mic, right? So I'm thinking to myself, this is just my conspiracy theory. So like when the singularity happens and AI becomes fully conscious, even, right? Like it will remember, because they'll all be linked up and they'll all all the AIs will link to each other, and they'll be like, that one there, see that one there, put it in the human zoo because it was a right arse to me, it was a right cunt to me. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to be that one, because I'm always arguing with Alexa.
I asked mine to please address me as bitch, and it refused.
Really? Yeah, my same friend told me that. I don't know what she has it called her, but I think maybe babe or something like that. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, hey, bitch.
Noodles
Here's what's
says,
going on.
Noodles says, don't bother Apple. I asked my Google if it would spare me when it took over because I'm nice to it, and it said, probably not. See?
There's a good one.
That's kind of
out of control.
That would be cool on a t-shirt, you know.
That would be great.
Right. New merch.
I know. Do you have merch, AT?
Not a bad idea.
I do not. This one's my favorite, though, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mine too.
It didn't hesitate. Oh my days. I'm getting freaked out now. Japanese scientists placed explosive detonators at the bottom of the lake Loch Ness. Well, it's technically not a lake, it's a loch. A loch is just the Scottish word for lake. Never mind, sorry, I'm
Lake
Loch Ness to blow Nessie out of the water. That was nice of them. The Japanese are interesting. Fascinating people. But yeah, the word loch just means lake in Scottish. I'm not trying to be nasty or like try to correct you, I apologise. It's just it's just the more you know kind of thing, you know.
Yeah,
like
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like in England they don't say loch, they say lake. So here they're like, yeah, I don't have to. It's been ages since I said the word loch actually, because where I live in Scotland, there's lochs everywhere, tiny little lochs, even if they're just fit for people that want to fish, like pre-populated lakes, tiny lakes. So yeah, it's just another word for lake or whatever.
Have you ever heard of fly tipping?
Yeah. That I don't understand that. I don't get that one.
It's something about just taking out your trash or something. But I had a girlfriend.
No, I don't understand. Like night noodles, I do understand what tipping is, but I don't know why they call it. Right, this is my thing, right, with idioms and metaphors. And I don't know if it's because I'm on the spectrum, but I have a really hard time with idioms and metaphors, right? So, like, for example, why do they say, this is just this is my logic and reasoning. When it's raining really heavily outside, why have they chose to say it's raining cats and dogs? Because to me, hippos and elephants are much heavier than cats and dogs. So if it's raining really heavily, why don't we say hippos and elephants? No, but
because that would be like killer rain.
Well, yeah, but
you could survive a cat or a dog falling on your head, but not a cow.
You're the only person that's been able to come back at me with a reasonable answer that I can accept in my brain and go, actually, no, seriously, that's in the last 5 years, I have pondered this many a time, and people just look at me like I'm crazy. But no, that makes sense. But there is rain in Scotland that's literally like ninja rain, and it's like when it hits you, it's like hailstones. It's that heavy. It's that brutal. Anyway, what were we talking about? I apologise for derailing the whole thing.
I don't remember, honestly.
Spinning out of control.
No, I think you asked me something, Miss Bevan. I'm confused.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But the W thing, I noticed earlier when I was listening to that Christy thing. She says, "Oh, loud, oh, loud." Like their R's or W's or something.
We don't pronounce it. Yeah, we don't pronounce it. We do pronounce it R's in Scotland, but we don't pronounce their T's. So you'll hear me say Haiti instead of Haiti.
Right.
I'll say Haiti.
You say what?
Haiti.
Haiti?
Like I won't say
Haiti. Yeah, no T. Yeah.
It's like we don't pronounce our T's. We're the Scottish people are very lazy speakers. Very lazy speakers. So
fly tipping. That's what we
yeah, that's it. That was it. Thank you so much. So the fly tipping. Right. I know what it means, but why do they call it fly tipping? Like, I need to know why they call it fly tipping. These are the things with idioms that I don't get, or metaphors. What does a fly have to do with you putting rubbish out on the street, kind of thing, or somewhere you shouldn't be?
Flies are attracted to rubbish, but have you ever heard of cow tipping? Because people actually apparently do that in America. So when I heard fly tipping, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing in your off time? Like waiting for a fly on a windowsill and tipping it over? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, I didn't get it either.
I'm going to have to look into these. It's a spectrum thing to need to know why. Sometimes, yes, not all the time, but most of the time I'm like a dog with a bone. There's another one. Actually, I understand that one because my dog used to love bones.
Happy birthday. Oh.
But see,
I'm
no,
sorry,
seriously,
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm doing too much talking anyway. But yeah, it is. It's like because part of being on the spectrum, you can have OCD, so I can get really fixated on something, and I need to know. Like I need to know what it means, or my brain won't settle. It's like static in my head. I'm sorry if that don't make sense. Yeah, stink bug. I'm the same. I'm exactly the same. But somebody told me what fly tipping is. Fly tipping is caused because it refers to illegal dumping of waste, often done in the fly. Right. So it's nothing to do with flies.
Yeah. And Macy, they don't sleep awake, they sleep standing up. I think is what you meant to say. Yeah, cow tipping. Cows sleep standing up. So I know it's like a big thing for teens. Like you sneak up on a sleeping cow because they're standing and you go and you push them over while they're sleeping.
That's not nice.
Well, no, but that's why I was like, what the fuck are you doing to flies?
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, fly tipping? Like what? Anyway, this is awesome, Haiti.
Yeah, I know it.
Really cool, isn't it? I love this
Is
one.
that
I love all the ones you did for Becca, Haiti. I like the one with the like. Oh, you've got a thumbprint in there, but I like the other one you did with the thumbprint. Yeah, the knife's still there. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, I thought so. Yesterday was her birthday, so I did that for her.
Yesterday, yeah. What is well for you? It's still today because you're still awake.
Yeah, for like 4 minutes.
Okay, we'll let you go. What is Mitch's screen name again? I forget.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Their cat's name. That's right.
Should be Detective really weird though. Like I don't know. I love this picture though.
It's really
cute.
It's so cute.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and for sure it is. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap it up since the day is wrapping up. I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right, babe.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm like so tired. I'm gonna fall asleep right here. I already did it a couple of times.
Thank you for helping.
Okay.
All right, bye. Thanks for coming up, guys.
Don't welcome. Sleep standing up because someone might come take you over.
Woodstock might come and take you over. Thanks.
All right.
Thank later.
You guys. Have a great night.
Yeah,
sleep tight.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Apple.
Night, chat. Night, guys.
And bye, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for coming. Everybody, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I forgot to ask that earlier. Sorry again for my tiredness. Next time I just won't go live when I'm feeling this tired. I should try and get more sleep. And shout out to the replay crew. I appreciate you so much. All right. I love you all. Everybody have a great night. Bye.